Well, now, all right. Now I'm recording. We're starting now. So you watched Venom. It was last night, right?
Yeah.
And then I literally just got back from it just a few minutes ago. I want to hear your thoughts first before I go into my little spiel.
All right. Um, well, I was going in not expecting much, but I didn't care for it. I thought it was a mess. It felt like it was all over the place. I also thought it was kind of boring. We didn't really see Venom that much at all. It was kind of just Eddie. Um, and nothing really happened till the third act of the movie. But by that point, I was already kind of checked out. I think it's the worst out of the three, actually. That's kind of how I felt.
Yeah, so okay. Throughout this entire movie's ad campaign, or at least the later half of it, they kept
Yeah.
advertising that this villain, Noel, was going to make a really big appearance in the movie.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm like I'm not like huge on Venom, but I know about Noel. Right.
Hmm.
I even got like a figure of Noel back there too. I got it at this
Oh,
convention.
cool.
Yeah. So I was pretty hyped for that. I was like, oh dang, they're gonna do King in Black. We're gonna get that story, this is gonna be
Yeah.
right. As I'm watching this movie, I'm like, bruh, is this really just a tease? Like, is he really not gonna be in this movie? And again, spoilers for Venom if you haven't seen it, but legit, the one shot of him in the trailer is like
Yeah.
all that's there.
Yeah.
You don't get to see any other, you don't even see his face.
No, you don't.
Snoke got more scenes in The Force Awakens than Noel got in
Yeah.
this movie. And the post-credit scene, I shit you not, it's literally him just lifting his head up and you see his face.
Yeah, it was
I was like,
I was upset. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
The only villain of the movie were his minions, those monster things.
Yeah.
And it's like they can't even die, so
I know, and he was so weird because I was like, well, didn't Venom like say like didn't Venom prevent him from going over into the real world? Oh yeah, I'm wearing this Venom shirt.
oh, that's nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was like, didn't Venom stop Null from escaping? So what was the point?
Yeah.
So like, why are they teasing him? Didn't he lose? Like I didn't.
Yeah, it was just like, I mean, it was cool. The third act was really the only interesting thing about this movie, but it was like, I don't even know. It was literally a road trip movie for like the entire like second act, and I was just bored. Like the family, he meets the family. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
It was so odd.
I didn't get it, man. It was
Yeah. Yeah, this was the worst of the three.
yeah by far.
You agree too?
It was. It,
Yeah.
I thought. Because Let There Be Carnage, it wasn't great, but at least it was fun,
It was still like entertaining.
Yeah. Like at least it was a fun movie.
Yeah. This wasn't even fun. It felt like they were trying to make two different movies. And then it's almost like they wanted to do rated R. Did you notice like it was a little violent? Like they showed like quite
Oh,
a bit.
yeah.
Yeah. But they like just didn't go for it. I don't know. It was just weird.
Well, no, my issue with it is just like the guy who played the conspiracy theorist, like
Hmm.
it's the same dude who played the lizard in Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I was watching it and I was like, and again, they mentioned the multiverse in this movie like
Hmm.
once,
Yeah.
and it's like it was weird. It was like you acknowledge that, but at the same time, we're not. I mean,
Hmm.
plus the soldier guy. he was Mordo from Doctor Strange too.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that's right.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. So a lot of this just feels very weird.
Hmm.
It didn't make any sense. And then you're right, nothing happened like at all.
Nothing happened. Yeah.
Nothing happened in this whole movie, bro. It's so like, yeah, nothing happens at all. It's boring as hell.
Yeah.
Um, There was one lady
That's
playing Candy Crush on her phone, like in front of me.
hmm
I didn't even blame her. I was like, yeah, I don't even blame her.
Yeah.
It's a little
Yeah,
boring.
and it wasn't funny either.
No,
The past two were funny. This one just wasn't funny. It was boring.
no.
The
Like,
Venom family shows up in the third act just to die, and they don't do anything because the monsters can't die.
yeah, it's like there's no like why does this movie even exist? I mean, the,
Hmm.
the only reason I can see this movie existing is because at the end, like spoilers, but Venom dies basically.
Hmm.
And you did you see No Way Home or no? Like eventually or
No, but I know what happens.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and during the end credits of No Way Home, obviously the
Hmm.
symbiote is left in the MCU, like
Yeah.
a little bit. So I think I have a theory that Venom, or at least Eddie Brock, is going to be in Secret Wars or Spider-Man
Hmm.
4, right? And then he's going to find that symbiote in the MCU, and that's how he's going to fight Tom Holland's Spider-Man because they're going to fight over that
Oh,
symbiote.
okay.
I would imagine, right?
Hmm. And it'll be a more accurate Venom, comic book accurate.
I don't know. I feel like the Venom in this movie has been pretty well. He's been pretty comic accurate. The only reason he doesn't have the Spider-Man logo
Hmm.
is in the comics. Venom only gets that after bonding with Peter first. After he bonds with Peter, he
Hmm.
carries over his powers into his next host, which is Eddie Brock.
Oh, okay.
Since Venom hasn't bonded with Spider-Man, he doesn't have you know, the logo on his chest.
Hmm.
That's why. And I would imagine he's gonna have that in Secret War. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I would imagine anyway. It would make sense.
Hmm.
No, that'll be cool. But yeah, this was like so disposable. Like I'm probably gonna forget about this. Like
Yeah, I already kind of did.
this movie was it was total ass.
Yeah, I could have skipped this one, honestly.
I know. So sad too. Like coming off of Joker too, it's like damn, like two big losses for about.
Oh man.
I didn't even hate
Yeah.
Joker 2. Like I didn't think it was like the worst movie ever. A lot of people really hated it. I was like, damn, I was surprised.
Hmm.
Like I
Yeah. Yeah,
like
I don't know what's happening right now. It's a little sad. I'm like, just give me Gladiator already. I need something.
yeah, there hasn't been like any good movies.
Mm-mm.
Oh. Like nothing that really like blew people away or anything.
Yeah. I mean, we had like The Wild Robot, but that's already on streaming. Did you see that?
I did. I saw that in theaters Tuesday. That was really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I
As I was
really liked
watching
it.
it, I kind of knew where it was going,
Hmm.
I was
Yeah.
like, I know what type of movie this is gonna be, but at the end it got me. At the end, I was like, you know what? That was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I don't want to
That's
see
a good one.
like I don't want to see more movies of that. It was a great one and done.
Hmm.
I don't
That's how I feel with Venom. I feel like the first one was a really good, like, its own thing. And I feel like these two sequels didn't need to happen.
but to be honest, I like the second one. I felt like at the
Hmm.
time, I thought I was like, you know what? I probably only liked it because of that 40X experience.
Yeah.
In this, because I also saw this in 40X.
Hmm.
I feel like I genuinely do like Venom 2 because
Oh, okay. Dude,
it
that
got
must have been a boring 40X because they're just walking most of this movie.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
This was not doing it for me. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I think I just do like Venom too. I think I just like that
Hmm.
movie because after watching this, it's like, yeah, it's not
Yeah.
doing
This one sucked.
I know. It was total waste. And you
I'm
wouldn't,
like, do I want to see Craven now? Because Sony's just been.
dude, they're, you know what? It pisses me off because this is like Sony's only franchise that they have, and they're just putting
Hmm.
out these really shitty movies. So it's like, Sony, if you're not gonna, put in the effort to make these movies good, you might as well just give the rights back to Marvel.
Yeah, it feels half-assed is the word.
Yeah, it's half-assed. It's like,
Yeah, it
dude, if you
is.
really cared that much about this franchise, you put more effort into it.
Hmm.
Like there are things you could do with this. Like that you
Yeah.
introduced Andrew and Toby back in No Way Home. You could
Hmm.
bring them back, but they're like, oh no, we want to make, Venom 3 and Madam Web
Yeah.
and Morbius or whatever the hell. It's like,
And it's a shame because you can't do this without Spider-Man. Like, I don't know, bring back Andrew Garfield, do something.
yeah, I mean, to me, it's like,
Because where is it gonna go? It's not going anywhere. Like, who's gonna fight Noel?
well, yeah, I mean, my problem is that this movie could have went somewhere, but it didn't.
It
Because it
didn't.
was teasing a specific famous storyline from the comics that never happens.
Hmm.
And it's like, what? I mean, they could do
Yeah.
another movie. I mean,
Are they gonna do a Pink Venom movie? That's kind
uh,
of what it hinted at, but it's like I don't really care about that character.
yeah, again, she's not, I mean, I kind of know that character. Like in the comics, all the other Venoms are basically
Hmm.
clones of the original. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so like technically she's like Venom's daughter, but I know they're not gonna go that route.
Hmm.
But yeah, um, Venom was cool during the King of Black deal, but I don't know. They didn't even do that. It was such you did.
Yeah,
And
it was boring. It was just boring.
I know it was so boring.
I
And
give it like a 2 out of 10.
I'd probably go with that rating too. Like just
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
And there's like just not a lot of I don't know. I think I'm excited for Gladiator 2 and then
Hmm.
Wicked. I think
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to see that. I saw it had the second biggest pre-sales of all time
Wicked or
on
Gladiator?
Wicked.
Wicked. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it looks like a lot of people are ready for that.
I
Uh,
really hope that one's good.
yeah, I was surprised at that news, but then I remembered that Broadway is really popular. So I
Yeah,
guess it is just a popular brand.
I knew about Wicked before they announced the movie. I was familiar with the play, so
Yeah,
it should be good. I'm really excited for it.
yeah, I want to see that one in Gladiator.
Yeah. Gladiator, I'm like kind of iffy on because Ridley
Hmm.
Scott, he's like very hit and miss.
Yeah,
And so
yeah, the early reviews are good, but I'm not trusting those anymore. I feel like they've all been wrong lately. It's like
yeah,
Venom 3 is the best in the franchise. I'm
no, I
like,
don't think
no, it's the worst.
by far. It was terrible at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. I think that's it for like comic book stuff. In
Was
terms of
that the last one for this year?
oh wait, no, I'm sorry, Craven. Freaking Craven. I forgot about that.
Oh, is that December?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so that's the last one?
Yeah, it's gonna suck too. We all know it.
At least it's rated R. I'll give it that.
It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. I mean, what I learned from Venom 3 is that Sony just literally doesn't care. And that they're just the only reason these movies exist is so they can keep the rights to Spider-Man. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And there's
Yeah,
no other
that's why I'm
way.
kind of like, do I want to see the Craven? I'll probably wait for the reviews.
I don't even know if I'm gonna see it in theaters.
Hmm.
Like it's just such trash, these movies. I didn't even watch Madam Web. I don't plan to anyway.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, was it really? Was it like as bad as they say?
Yeah, but I mean, I would rather watch that than Venom 3 because at least Madam Web was funny because
The
it was
kind of
so
character.
bad.
Yeah.
Venom 3 wasn't even that. It was just like boring. I was
Yeah.
like, oh man, he can't even turn into Venom because
I
it's like
know. It's
being
like
tracked. Like, come on. But yeah, it just I think it was slightly better than Morbius. I still think Morbius is the worst one.
yeah. I don't even remember Morbius. That was those movies are bad. But yeah,
Yeah.
I know I guess besides the movies, I mean we
Wow, the first Venom is the only one I like from them. Thinking about it, yeah.
I like the first two. I don't like
Yeah.
the because I thought Carnage was cool and I like Woody
Hmm.
Harrelson. I just thought he was fun. It was just a
Oh yeah, he's great.
it's like yeah, it was a fun movie to watch. I should get him on 4K because
I
they have a
have the first one on 4K.
oh, okay. Yeah, because I have all the Spider-Man movies. I just don't have the Venom movies. But I'm not getting Morbius or Madam Web or any of that shit because yeah. But
Yeah, it's like I used to be like where I needed every movie in the trilogy or the franchise, but now it's like, no, I'll just pick the ones I like. I won't buy Venom 3.
yeah, like I'm a completionist for the most part, so I'll
Hmm.
get the movies I don't like, but there are some that are just so bad I can't. Like Morbius is one of them. Terminator 5 and 6 are a couple.
Hmm.
I'll, Matrix 4. Those are just some movies that are so bad, I refuse to own them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I only have the first two Matrix movies. I don't need the other two.
Yeah, like I'll get some
Hmm.
bad movies if I personally enjoy it or if I get
Yeah.
something with it. Um, like I own the first Suicide Squad movie, which I don't think is
Hmm.
good, but I get some enjoyment out of it. Like I've watched
Yeah.
it a few times.
Hmm.
I think it's amazing, but I don't mind owning it. Plus, I like to have all the DC, like the DC movies, both animated
Yeah.
and action, so it's pretty cool.
Have you seen, have you seen the actor, the Shazam actor? He's like going kind of crazy.
Like,
He
how
was,
so?
he's, this morning he tweeted saying like, Just don't be scared to say whatever you want. Hollywood's gonna die soon anyway." And then I saw some of the comments. People were like, "Dude's just mad because no one saw Harold in the Purple Crown."
That's
I'm
pretty
like,
funny.
"Oh, I know."
Yeah, well, I think
I
I
thought
think
Shazam 2 wasn't that bad though, but we
I
saw
like
that
both of
one,
them.
didn't we? Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah.
fine.
I think Zachary Levi is an all right actor. He just overdoes it sometimes. I think he's a little too like he likes to overact sometimes.
Yeah, I saw a lot of the videos when Shazam 2 was bombing, and he was telling people don't go see John Wick, and because I guess it came out the same month as John Wick 4. But I don't know. It looks like he was getting a lot of heat.
Yeah, well, that guy wants to speak his mind. What
Yeah,
can I do? So
I guess he wanted to be the next Chris Evans, but it didn't turn out that way. But I don't know.
yeah, I mean, I thought he was an all right Shazam. Like I said, I just think he
Hmm.
overacts too much, and I think that kind of brings him down a bit. If he was like a
Yeah.
little more serious, a little more toned down, I think he
Hmm.
would have been a much better actor. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see what he does next. But
I don't know. Will James Gunn bring him over? I'm not sure.
no, it's
I
probably
don't think so. Yeah.
no, I doubt it. I think James Gunn is focused on. I think he wants to sort of reestablish some characters that didn't get an accurate depiction in the DCEU, and I think he wants to introduce new characters
Hmm.
like the Creature Commandos, Booster Gold, Swamp Thing.
Hmm.
See a lot of that.
Yeah.
I have some ideas about what his other projects might be, just from the pattern that I see.
Blue Beetle's confirmed though to return, right?
Yeah, but it's in like an animated series.
Oh, okay.
I kind of wish it was another movie, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's kind of a shame, but who knows? Maybe a cameo later on in live action.
Yeah. I mean, DC really does need to win because
Hmm.
yeah, they're not doing so hot. And like the movies or well, I guess their shows are doing okay. Penguin's really good.
Yeah,
And
I love Penguin. I can't
I
wait
don't
every Sunday. I'm ready.
I'm not like I don't love it or anything, but I
Hmm.
think it's solid. I think it's pretty good. Um
Hmm.
I like the whole journey with like him and Little Penguin. I know
Yeah.
the one kid, I know he's got a name, but I'm just gonna call him Little Penguin. Like he's
Yeah.
Penguin and then Little Penguin.
Hmm.
I love it. I love it. Like when I watched the
Yeah.
first episode, I was like,
I
ah, they
like that. I like how they show like, yeah, he has some humanity, but at the end of the day, he's Penguin. He's not a good guy. He's still a dick. I like how they make that known every episode. Because I hate when they try to make you feel bad for the bad guy when it's like, no, this person's horrible. And I feel like they do a good job at showing that no, Penguin is an asshole.
yeah, I mean,
Because what he did to Sophia was terrible.
yeah, like I get that. I don't I think there's gonna be like a big moment where he like really kind of betrays Little Penguin.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you
Yeah,
can't trust him.
yeah, sure.
He literally told Sophia like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep showing you you can trust me." And then like 5 minutes later, he just leaves her.
Yeah, for sure. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, he's horrible. But that's his character, so it's perfect.
like one thing I really liked, it was the one Sophia episode. They do,
Amazing, amazing episode.
yeah. One of the references I caught in there was the Hangman stuff, right? Where all the
Mm-hmm.
are you familiar with the Long Halloween and Dark Victory storylines?
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if they did a movie for Dark Victory, but I know they did one for Long Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like in the Dark Victory storyline, which is a direct sequel to the Long Halloween, it revolves around the Hangman killings,
Mm-hmm.
right? And spoilers for that book slash storyline, but Sophia Falcone like is the Hangman, like she is the killer. And
Yeah.
so
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I was watching that
Mm-hmm.
episode, I was like, oh, is it gonna get revealed that she's actually the killer? But in the end, it was revealed that Carmine
Yeah.
was the killer, not Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. I think she's the best part of the show, honestly. She
yeah,
steals every episode.
but at the end, she kind of did become the killer at the end, right? When
She
she
did.
got her
Yeah.
family. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I wasn't sure about the actress at first because to me,
Yeah.
you didn't really embody Sophia Falcone. But by the end of that episode, I was like, you know what? I see it now. Like she's
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah. She's how many more episodes do we have? Two?
you know what? I'm not sure. I don't know how many episodes there are exactly, but
Mm-hmm.
it's really solid, you know. I think it's a great show.
Yeah. I think it'll stick the landing. Every episode's been better and better, so
Yeah.
I love it.
I know we got there's also Agatha, which I know you really enjoy.
Yeah. Especially after the last episode. I love it now. I just think the writing's really good.
Yeah, for me, Agatha is like how am I gonna put this? I feel like it's a Marvel show that was made by Disney. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like Disney should have their opening like their intro at the beginning of each episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Disney Castle. Like that's how I feel about the show. It feels like something that I would find on the Disney Channel or something like that. It just
Mm-hmm.
feels very like Disney Channel-y, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this style because it's like I want a Marvel show. And this to me just feels very like very Disney. I don't know. It just doesn't work
Mhm.
for me. I mean, I liked not this past episode, but the episode before that where it goes into
Mhm.
Barry's backstory.
Yeah.
That I did like. I watched that episode and I was like, all right, this is cool. I'm interested.
Mhm.
And then after that, we jump back into the regular stuff, and I'm like, which
Yeah,
is
I really liked, I think her name's Lilith. I just thought she was amazing.
yeah,
And it seems like everybody loves it. I saw it's their most viewed show besides Loki, I think. All the other ones were like not greatly viewed, I guess.
really.
But this and Loki are their top shows, yeah.
That's a shame because I think
And then I'm thinking about, I'm like, yeah, all the other ones, I feel like no one talked about them while they were airing.
the WandaVision got a lot of chatter.
Yeah, that was the first one. And
Yeah,
then by the end, people said it didn't stick the landing.
I think it did.
So
Well, like,
I hope this one does.
so here's the thing. I think WandaVision, to me, it stuck the landing. I just didn't like the twist with, Quicksilver.
Hmm.
Because, Marvel kept hyping up the multiverse saga, and then when he showed up, I was like, oh shit. And then it ended up being,
Yeah,
damn, dude, that
yeah,
I was so mad because I
hmm
was staying up till like midnight to watch these episodes, man. And then
yeah,
and then in the finale when they're like, oh, it's Ralph Boner, and I'm like, I was like, bro, I stayed up till midnight.
yeah,
I gotta work tomorrow. Oh,
yeah.
Ralph Boner, bro, are you serious?
Yeah, this is, I think that this is the first show I'm like watching all the way through from Marvel Disney Plus. I started Moon Knight and instantly like just wasn't interested.
How about Falcon and Winter Soldier? Did you watch that one?
I started it. I didn't care for it.
I mean, if I were you, I would go back to it and watch it because I think it's really good. I mean,
Hmm.
it's a great show. I mean, especially before Captain America 4 comes out.
Yeah, maybe I will go back and watch that one. There's some I just completely forgot existed, like the Hawkeye show. Completely forgot about.
Yeah, you don't gotta watch that.
She-Hulk, Miss Marvel. They
Yeah,
just like,
She-Hulk.
oh my gosh, they put out so many that just no one cared about.
I know it's crazy because I hate the She-Hulk show, but then I ended up,
Hmm.
because I have Marvel Unlimited, I read some of the She-Hulk comics and I was like, holy crap,
Hmm.
this is like some of the best stories that Marvel has ever like told. It's amazing. And I'm
Yeah,
like, how the hell do you go from that amazing comic to this probably the worst Marvel show I've ever seen? It's crazy.
yeah. I watched the animated She-Hulk show, so I do like the character. I just
Animated show?
that yeah, I mean she had an animated show in like the 90s. Or maybe
Really?
she just appeared on the Hulk one. I can't remember.
Because I
But
never knew
yeah,
an animated She-Hulk show.
wasn't there one in the 90s?
I mean, not that I know of. There might be, but I don't.
Yeah, there's a Hulk one, an Iron Man one, the Spider-Man one.
The X-Men one.
Yeah, that
This
one.
one.
Yeah, but yeah, so far this is I think it's their best show. I didn't watch Loki. I honestly don't like Loki. He doesn't interest me. I thought he was fine in the first movie and he just kind of kept coming back. But I
Honestly,
know everyone liked that show.
you should give it a watch because I think Loki season 2, it actually ends his character. Like he actually has a conclusion and it's really good.
Hmm.
I was like, oh damn. I like how they ended it. It was awesome. So if you want to see a conclusion to his character, then you can watch Loki. But
Hmm.
I guess if you don't care, then you don't care.
Yeah, he's not a villain I really care about. But yeah, Agatha is really good so far. I like it.
I think Catherine Hahn's very good in the show. I'll give her that.
She is, but I think this last episode, she really stole the show so far. It's just really good acting.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of already know where this is going. Like, I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's just hard for me to get like hella invested in it because every time I try to watch it, it feels like a chore because I'm not really digging the
Hmm.
style of the show. It's not bad or anything. It's just not my cup of tea, you know? It's not something
Hmm.
because my type of taste is like Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, WandaVision, Moon Knight,
Hmm. I
like
feel like it feels
97.
like I feel like it's Marvel when Marvel was first starting. Like it's funny, lighthearted. I feel like that's what Marvel kind of was before it got serious. So I like it.
Like I don't know. I kind of prefer the more
Because
serious.
Marvel's always been the lighthearted one. I feel like the Disney one.
Well,
So when you were like, it feels too Disney for me, I was like, isn't that's always been Marvel? I mean, the Captain America movies are a little darker, but that's the only one I can think of.
oh my God, bro. Bro. No, oh my God. I hate that people think that. This is why when I said Disney kind of low key ruined Marvel when they bought it, you were like, oh, how could you say that? Like the MCU has been like a huge success and it saved them from bankruptcy and all that. But it's like now everyone thinks of Marvel as like Hello Kitty and like lighthearted
Yeah.
and comedic, and I hate that because Marvel is like Marvel before 2012 was so not that. We would tell like actual, dark stories like in Daredevil and Punisher, and then
Hmm.
X-Men, shit was dark, right? I mean, they told like realistic stories. Hell, in the comics, Harry Osborn was like a drug addict. Freaking,
Hmm.
people would when Marvel characters died, they died for real, you know?
Yeah.
And then it was always DC, in my opinion, was like the more lighthearted thing, which is why I told you I watched Justice League Unlimited.
Hmm.
Like that kind of nails the tone of what I see DC being.
Hmm.
And for me, X-Men 97 is more like real Marvel, not the Agatha Marvel or, the modern
Hmm.
Marvel where they're telling you quips and jokes and they're being all lighthearted and you have a character
Yeah.
mixing up like Maleficent.
Oh,
Like,
that was so cool. I loved it so much. That was awesome. But then again, like that's why Agatha's so good. I don't care about WandaVision. Like I'm not even watching because of Wanda or her kids. Like as its own thing as like just some random witch show. It's just really good.
yeah,
So
I
same
guess.
thing with Penguin. Like I mean, there's probably people watching who don't even know like it has anything to do with Batman or DC. They're just really good shows on their own.
Yeah, I mean they are. But damn.
Because I see the comparisons to The Sopranos online all the time, all the memes and stuff, and it's like, yeah, this feels like just a really good gangster show.
Yeah. I mean it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what people are doing now, they're taking
Hmm.
on these comic book properties or these franchise properties that, you know, are able to either sell tickets or get viewers, and they're just
Hmm.
putting their own original spin on it because they can't do original ideas anymore. So they
Yeah.
can put their own themes into these, characters and whatnot. And that's kind of why I enjoy Joker 2 because it
Hmm.
feels like the director is trying to get his vision of an original film across through this specific character. And even so, I felt like, there were parts where Walking Phoenix did a good job. And in terms of the singing, I know people hated it, but whenever that happened, it reminded me of that one scene from Batman 89 where the Jack Nicholson Joker is, dancing to the Prince song.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is it true there's a part in the movie where he tells her to stop singing?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I walked out, so I
Yeah.
missed.
Yeah.
I heard he died and stuff, but I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. But to me, it was like I love what he did in terms of trying to get his vision across. And then I also like how he was able to really, turn this person into the Joker and then tear him down. Because I think, remember in the first movie, I think I told you this, but I like it because it kind of represents, how the Joker could get all of these people to back him, right, to follow him into this certain ideology and this movement. And I felt like you could fit that inside the Joker canon, inside this Batman mythology, that it would make sense for this character to be like that, even if, the Walking Phoenix version didn't act like the Joker from the comics and the shows and the games. But at the same time, you can see why people would follow him by watching that movie. It makes sense, right? I like,
Yeah,
yeah, and I kind of feel like Joker 2 could also fit within, the Batman mythology as sort of the last story of the Joker. This is how he goes down, right? I think part of the reason, right, in the Batman mythology, part of why Batman, doesn't kill the Joker, even though he does all these horrible things, is because deep down he knows that he's a mentally ill guy and that he needs help,
yeah,
right? So it's like, okay, so you're acknowledging this, you know this, right? And we're trying sort of to tear this person down throughout the film, and he ends up dying by one of his supporters. And I was like, damn, that was actually kind of brilliant. And I like how, if you could fit this into the Batman mythology, right? I just thought it was really fascinating, and I liked watching that film, and I can analyze it all day. Um, I, I just love how he was able to tear this character down while also doing a somewhat accurate portrayal through the craziness and, the nonsensical, music sequences. Because,
yeah.
yeah, a lot of it doesn't make sense, right? But at the same time, it's the Joker. So to me, it's like it's not supposed to make sense. It's him going on this wild ride with Harley Quinn, and she's singing all these random songs, and it may not have a purpose, but you know what? The Joker himself doesn't, he does things that don't make sense. Just like in Batman 89, when he's dancing
Hmm.
in the museum and he's painting over all these famous paintings and whatnot. It's like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's wild. It's crazy. That's who the Joker is, right? When he's in the court and he gets the hammer and he hits the judge on the head, and during the final scene
Yeah.
using that accent, it's like, yeah, a lot of it doesn't make sense because that's who the Joker is. But at the same time, you're working to tear him down. And I was like, I really liked how Todd Phillips was able to balance that, right? How we're able to
What's
get
his name?
the director Todd Phillips.
Okay, I'll remember that
Yeah,
to stay away from his next film.
yeah. I just liked how
Yeah, it's like I get that. Yeah, but it's also like as a filmmaker, I mean, for mainstream audiences, that's who's mostly going to go see your movie, and you chose to make some artsy, like people paid to go see Joker and Harley, like mess stuff up, and you didn't give them that. So I feel like they have every right to be mad, and I don't think they should have took the risk to make something artsy.
But did you see the prison break sequence?
I got to the courtroom stuff.
But when they're breaking out of the prison, Joker and Harley, and they're singing, and they have that, you know.
Yeah, but the first film was like it had that Martin Scorsese vibe, and I feel like that's what people wanted with this one too, but with Joker and Harley, and it just wasn't really anything.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
and
like if you're really into comic books, then yeah, you could like what you said, but I mean the mainstream audience was gonna hate it. They were always gonna hate it.
I mean, yeah, it's like I totally
I
get it.
knew I knew I wouldn't like it because you know how I feel about the first one. I'm like, why was this made? So I already wasn't gonna like this movie, but I hated it more than the first one because it was just boring, I thought.
I look like really like Joker too, actually. I I like how he was able to sort of nail down the character while at the same time, tearing him down. And again, part of it is just my own thinking, right?
Hmm.
Because I like the first one due to how you could tie it into the Batman mythology, and I like this for the same reason. It's like, you could tie this into the Batman mythology. Like I think of it as like the Joker's last story, right? This is how he goes down, right? And maybe, if you were to incorporate this in like a comic or something, it could be like Batman tearing him down. It's just that realization that you're not
Hmm.
this, you know, God, this immortal figure. You're just a man. You're a mentally ill man and you need help. And I was like, damn. I liked it. And again, at the
Hmm.
same time, you have Joaquin Phoenix being the Joker. You have him going on these crazy tirades. You have him singing and dancing, breaking out of the prison. You have him doing, the weird accent in the courtroom. You have him acting like the Joker because he wants to be this person. And I imagine that, yeah, maybe in the comics, he does decide, yeah, I want to be the Joker. And he does that for a long time. But then at the end, you have this confrontation, this realization that you are not the person that you thought you were. And I was like, damn, that is enlightening. That is really good. Um, I don't know. I just really like I really like it. I thought it was awesome.
I'm just sad that a DC property is the worst thing I've ever seen. I never thought I'd say that, so it's disappointing.
You know what? I know I've like as a Marvel fan, I'm kind of shit on DC a lot, but
I don't think Marvel will make anything near as bad as Joker 2. I don't think you can.
I mean, I don't know. Captain Marvel and the Marvels exist, so I
No,
mean,
I'll take that over Joker 2 any day of the week.
I don't know. I mean,
Any day of the
it is
week.
it is Brie Larson as
At least there's action in those movies.
but Brie Larson's in it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, Joker had Lady Gaga and she can't
Hey,
even
I'll take
save the
Lady
movie.
Gaga any day of the week over Brie Larson.
I'm just like, they know they're in a tough spot right now. Why would they put this movie out? Like, they should have just gave people what they would have wanted. Now they're going to lose millions of dollars.
Look, I acknowledge that literally everyone in the world except for me hates Joker 2.
Oh, yeah, I'm not the only one who walked out. There
Yeah, I
was
know. I
plenty of
know.
people walking out.
I've seen the audience score. I've seen the box office. I know basically everyone, and their mother hates this movie. Um,
Yeah,
except for me. I thought it was good. But I'll say this. Even though DC is losing on basically every single front right now, their comics are actually excellent right now. Because
yeah, that's all they
recently,
have now. It used to be the animation, but now even their animation is like, I'm like, what's happening?
I know DC is losing on every front, but
Like I saw that trailer for Creature Commandos. I'm like, this is the lowest budget TV show I've ever seen. The animation looks terrible. They need a win so bad.
I, it could probably be really good. It could probably be really good. It could be good.
I just need Superman to be good.
Look, their comics are doing amazing right now, okay? Like they just came off of this awesome event called Absolute Power, where Amanda Waller takes all their powers and stuff and gives them to all these Amazos. It's great. And now they're doing DC All In. We got the Absolute Universe, got Absolute Batman, Absolute
Yeah.
Wonder Woman, Superman,
Yeah.
freaking Doomsday's coming back. I mean, honestly, the
Hmm.
current DC comics are so good. I mean, it's the best they've been in a long time. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
I'm loving
Their
it.
comics have their comics have always been good. I fell off during the 52 stuff and I haven't been back, but I need to go back.
All in. If you want to get back in,
Hmm.
all in with the
Yeah.
absolute stuff.
When did 52 come out? I just really didn't like 52. That's when I kind of took a break from comic books and I'll
2000.
read every once in a while, but I'm not back in like all the way, but I need to.
Yeah, I think right now is a good area to jump in. I
Hmm.
mean, the DC All In stuff is amazing. I'm
Okay.
really enjoying it. So the newest stuff, yeah, it's damn good to be sure.
Hmm.
Way better than the Marvel comics. Because literally, what happens is that everyone who works for Marvel,
Yeah.
they end up wanting more money, and then Marvel gives them the middle finger, and it's like, yeah, you want more money? Yeah, sorry, bud. Then they end up going to DC and they make something amazing.
Hmm.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's why DC, is so good when it comes to their comics because they have all the good
Hmm.
talent.
Yeah.
Marvel doesn't want to pay anyone, so they have all the shitty talent. And I'm like, damn it, why?
Yeah. That Blade movie, you think it's done?
It's done.
Dang. That's crazy. It shouldn't be that hard. And then I saw they're done with the Ray movie. They're not making it.
Well, no. I mean,
Well,
Ray,
like, what's going? Who's in charge? Like,
look,
what's
okay,
happening?
Kathleen Kennedy is in charge, okay? Star Wars, well, look, they finished filming the Mandalorian movie, okay? That news came out.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That's done. That's coming out very soon. It's gonna be a great movie. I'm very excited about it. Look, they're
Yeah,
just having a couple of delays. I'm sure it'll all get sorted out.
yeah.
Star Wars,
All the pressure's on Skeleton Crew.
no, look, it could be good.
Oh
It
my God.
could be good.
I hope so. You can't do any worse than the last one. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's a kids show. I'm sure it'll be entertaining.
Be good. By the
When
way,
is
you need
that
to turn
coming
your
out?
camera a bit because your face is coming off. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, it comes out in December.
Oh, okay. Okay. And
Yeah,
then Falcon and or the new Captain America's next year?
March.
March. Okay. I really want to see that. That looks good.
Yeah, we got Red Hulk coming in there. Harrison Ford, who just doesn't care. Just there for a paycheck. We all know it.
Yeah, but he's gonna do great. He's
Yeah,
great in everything.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But I feel, and I know we have that, then Fantastic Four is coming out.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
I don't know if I
I don't
were,
really care about I know they announced new Avengers movies, but I'm like, the Avengers are dead, so I don't really care. Like who's gonna be in that movie?
honestly, the MCU, well, the main Marvel project I'm most excited about is X-Men 97 season 2.
But it's a different writer, right?
Well, it's the same writer, but unfortunately they had another writer come in to fix some things.
Hmm.
Pisses me off because the old writer came in and said, "Hey, like you're gonna set up Onslaught and Age of Apocalypse." I was like, "Oh my God, they better not mess with that." I swear, if they do, I'm gonna get pissed.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine, hopefully.
I don't know why they just didn't bring that guy back. He was great. What he exposed himself. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I follow
that's
him on
too bad.
Instagram. I mean, yeah, he posts some stuff, but
Hmm.
I don't care. He was so good. God, I love that show. Legit, I loved it.
I
Oh, it's
need to
my
finish
favorite.
it. I need to finish it.
Yes, you do need to finish it. It was amazing. I can't believe you didn't finish it. Like I literally waited, till the very I waited like every single night for that show to come on. I was so excited about it
Hmm.
all the time. I love X-Men 97. They better release that on like 4K or Blu-ray or whatever.
I
'Cause
saw they're doing another wave. I didn't want to buy a single one though. I think it was the Hawkeye show on 4K. What else? Mando season 3. I might, maybe that. I like that season. And then Ahsoka.
oh, I actually might get Ahsoka.
Hmm.
I get that one. I'm
And
not
then there was one more. They announced one more. I forgot. Yeah, I don't remember. There was one more.
nine, maybe.
Maybe it was that one. Or She-Hulk.
Oh hell no, I ain't buying.
What? It's $50. You can buy it. It's worth it. I'm just kidding.
$50.
I would buy
How is
Mando
all like
season
forty
3 though.
dollars? Like what the hell?
No, I don't even have Mando season 1.
Yeah, because it's
Too
all like
much.
$40. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
too
worth.
much. Yeah, it's way too much.
Yeah, no. I want to get a couple more shows. I want to get Batman Beyond.
Hmm.
I want to get Dexter because I started watching that. Um and then Star Trek The Next Generation because I want to rewatch episodes of that when I move out.
Yeah. I'm sure that box set's expensive.
Yeah, but it's worth it for me because, I rewatch I just want to rewatch episodes of that show. So
Hmm. How do you feel about Obi-Wan season two?
I hope that doesn't happen. I'm gonna be honest, I thought the first Obi-Wan show was probably, in my opinion, yeah, I'd say it's the worst. I don't like that show at all. I think it's the worst Star Wars show.
The
And
Obi-Wan show?
yes, and I think that for one reason, and it's because it was totally pointless. There is no reason to do an Obi-Wan show. The only reason that show exists is to create plot holes in the Star Wars universe. Legit. There's
I
no
just thought it
reason,
was mediocre was the
but
best
it's
word for
not.
it.
And
Hmm.
people bitch about the Acolyte, bro, and they say, "Oh, the Acolyte's breaking canon." How the hell does Obi-Wan not break canon? It's breaking canon like every episode. What, he knows Leia? He encountered Vader after Revenge of the Sith in a battle that's like way less, interesting. It's
Hmm.
like it had horrible lighting too with that battle. And they rip off Rebels by
Hmm.
doing literally the exact same scene where, half the mask is off and Obi-Wan sees Anakin's face. It's like, come on, bro. Like, yes, I get it
Yeah,
that
I hate action scenes in the dark. It's like a pet peeve of mine. I can't stand it.
like fine, okay, he didn't know that Anakin was really Vader, but I mean, I don't know. I just I don't
I
I don't care for Obi-Wan. Like, where you can't do a season two. What is it gonna be about? You want to create more plot holes? Because that's all it would do.
hmm.
It's like I can't believe that people aren't more outraged about that show. And also the Bad Batch season three came out, which no one remembers. No one.
No.
You wanna know why? Because it sucked, right? But
I
no,
liked what they
act like
did with
that's the worst
Ayla.
show.
It is. I'm sorry, but the writing and acting was terrible. It's like the worst show I've ever seen in my life.
Not that bad. No. No.
The
No,
only thing that show had going was the fight choreography.
and it was amazing. It was
Yeah, that was
really good.
it. And the villain was really good, and it sucks that we're never going to see him again.
No, we probably will.
If they just took out, I don't even remember her name,
Her name.
the acolyte. If you took out the
No, it was
acolyte, it would have
Osha
been a
and
better.
May. No, because
Yeah,
Osha.
if you
Um,
took out that character and made it about what was his name? Smilo Ren?
no, Quimir.
Yeah, they should have just made it about him. It would have been a better show.
Well,
But what's done is done.
I don't understand why Star Wars fans get all pissed off about the Acolyte when you have other shows literally breaking canon and shows that have no purpose where nothing's happening. But
Yeah,
whatever.
but Ewan McGregor's just so loved that nobody cares.
Well, I care because
And
the
he's a
show
better
has no
actor
reason
than
to exist.
OSHA. OSHA.
Well, you know what?
And
I,
then they kind of ruined Yoda because it's like,
how did they
okay,
ruin
so he knows
Yoda?
about this. He knows about this now. Like, no, no.
What do you mean? How did Yoda?
I don't want Yoda to be affiliated with that garbage at all. Keep
What do
him
you
out of
mean?
it.
He doesn't know anything. He doesn't
Does
know
he?
anything. They don't know what happened. All the Jedi died on that planet. They don't know.
The
And
bald
plus,
lady
no, the
does.
thing is that Master Soul, he he did what he felt was right. Okay, he was trying to do the right thing, even though he realized at the end that he made a mistake. So the Jedi had good intentions. They weren't like trying to be assholes. It just ended up being that way because they didn't take,
They were all out fault. That's what was so annoying.
well, no, look,
And
Isaiah.
then she didn't even let him explain. She's like, "Stop talking."
Yeah, it's like she
Oh
was
my
angry
God.
that her mom died, and plus she's a kid, right? Kids are going to be emotional, right? They don't understand all the factors that are at play, right? So to me, it made sense, right? Look, Master Soul, he's a complex character, okay?
The power of failure.
Look.
I didn't finish. I just watched all of Angry Joe's reviews because they were so funny. So I know what happens, but I stopped after the fight episode. I think episode five, 4 or 5.
Episode 5.
Yeah, I stopped after that.
Look, the witches, they're not Dathomir witches, they're like other witches, so it's like a different clan or whatever. So, but look, I like it because at the end we saw Darth Plagueis the Wise, right? And it wasn't just a random appearance, right? It had meaning behind it. It
Hmm.
was basically telling the audience that Plagueis got the idea to create people or revive people using the force from the incident with Osha and May. So we saw that and was like, oh, you know what? Maybe I can do something like this. And then, after that, he gets with Palpatine and they, work on this. And I don't know, it's
Hmm.
really cool because it wasn't just a random appearance. The appearance meant something. And I was like,
Yeah.
there you go. I dug it. But yeah, I
I
know.
just don't agree with people say they say Acolyte's the worst, and then the second I always notice people say is Boba Fett, and that one confuses me. It's like, yeah, I know he got sidelined, but it was still a good show overall.
I think Boba
I
Fett is,
don't,
I think it's the best one.
everyone hates that one. I don't know why.
I don't know. I thought Boba Fett
Did
was,
you liked it too?
I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I don't know why people didn't like that one.
Yeah, it's like how you gonna be Boba Fett riding on the Rancor, facing off of
Hmm.
Cad Bane, right? I mean, there's so many cool moments in that show. It's like, how could you possibly hate it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. People hate that one. And then people like Andor.
I think it's slow in the beginning, but it pays off by the
Hmm.
end.
Yeah. And Ahsoka was good. I like Ahsoka. It wasn't my favorite, but it was okay. And I thought that was going to tie into the movie, but I guess not because they're doing it in Ahsoka season 2, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So I guess Thrawn is not going to be a part of the Mando movie then?
I think he will be. I think, or actually, I don't know what that's gonna be about. I know, so
Yeah, I honestly have no idea.
they say, well, I think it might be a conclusion for the Mandalorian. That might be like the final movie, the final chapter in his story.
Yeah, my assumption was that like Ahsoka, Boba Fett, they were all going to come together in the movie and fight Thrawn. That's what I was thinking. But now I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do.
Well, no, I think because right now of the announced movies that Kathleen Kennedy said were coming, she said it was going to be Dave Filoni's movie, a Ray movie,
Hmm.
James Mangold movie. The Mandalorian movie was just added on.
Oh, okay.
So they're still doing that Dave Filoni, all of them coming together to fight Thrawn. It's just we're getting Mandalorian first.
Hmm.
But I don't know if you
Okay.
saw that clip, but Zeb from Rebels is going to be in the movie.
The purple one?
I don't know if he's purple, but it's the monster from Star Wars Rebels.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there was a clip of him, and apparently he's going to be in it. So
Okay. I'm excited for the movie though. Mando's always been good. I liked season 3. I don't care what people say about that one.
I think season 3 had one of the best episodes of the show. The one where the
I
doctor.
really like I really like Bo-Katan, so she was in it a lot and I like her, so
Yeah, I like her, and I like that one episode where the doctor is getting reintegrated into the New Republic,
hmm.
right? And sort of
That
the
was a good one.
failings of that new government and why people would like want to retaliate against them. I thought that was cool, because it's like
Oh yeah, that felt like an episode of Andor, kind of. I thought that was a really good written episode.
that was my favorite of the third season.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. I think fans are just really picky with everything.
Yeah. I think I'm a lot more forgiving of Star Wars. I mean, if as long as the movie has a reason to exist, the movie or show has a reason to exist, I'm like really open to it.
Hmm.
Um, I
Yeah,
only
I've liked everything. It's just the Acolyte's the only one. And, like Last Jedi, where I've been like, what? No.
I only get upset with Star Wars if I feel like, things happen for no reason, or if, the movie or show has no reason to exist. Then I'll get mad.
Hmm.
Other than that, if it's like new and they're introducing new things to the universe and whatnot, then I'll dig it, Like,
Hmm.
give it to me. Let's go. That's
Hmm.
what I with Star Wars. I really don't hate a lot of Star Wars. The only Star Wars movies I kind of dislike are Rise of Skywalker and then Attack of the Clones. I do not like those two movies at all. Uh,
Hmm.
I
I
mean,
love Attack of the Clones.
obviously, I think Rise of Skywalker is worse, but the reason I don't like
Oh,
Attack
yeah.
is because I think it relies too much on CGI, and I think the acting is very subpar from the lead. Like it's that, and I also just like I don't care for it, I just plus there's a lot of dumb moments in it. I don't know. It's not my thing. I don't care for it.
Yeah.
Plus I didn't care about Dooku. I didn't care about any of that stuff.
Oh, one of the best fights in Star Wars was with Dooku and Yoda.
Uh, yeah, but I mean, I think the fight with Palpatine and Yoda was better, you know? That was cooler.
It's cool, but I mean, the arena seems also pretty iconic.
I would have liked that more if it was like the only reason I can't like totally get into that is because to me it's like too much CGI. It's like it's almost like at Spy Kids level. I can't buy into it.
Mm.
Hard for me to get invested. But I totally get why people were like it. I mean, if I were to play it in like a video game, I'd probably enjoy it more
Hmm.
because it's all CGI, so I could really get into it. But with a live action movie, it's just hard for me to buy into the world. I don't know. Like
Hmm.
to be honest, I think when it comes to the prequels, unless you're gonna watch Clone Wars, you don't really need to see the first two.
Um, yeah, but they all have their moments. Like when Darth Maul first shows up, iconic.
Yeah, but
The
it's like
pod, the pod racing is really fun. I don't know. They're just iconic. I love all of them.
yeah, but if you're just watching them to get the story of Darth Vader, you really just only have to watch part three. You don't
Yeah,
need,
that's the best one.
yeah, if you, I would
That's
only,
my favorite Star Wars movie, period.
I like Empire Strikes Back. That's my favorite. It's like that. Well, I don't know. I kind of like that one, and then A New Hope is kind of right up there for me. I've seen A New Hope like
Hmm.
4 times, man. It's like that to me is like one of the best blockbusters ever made. It's like every
Yeah,
time,
Empire, I rewatch Empire quite a bit. I haven't seen the first one in a long time.
yeah, I think I rewatch A New Hope the most, mainly because I think that one is like a perfect blueprint for how screenwriters should approach their stories. It's simple, but it's great in how it's like a good blueprint for writers and
Hmm.
filmmakers and stuff. So if you're ever interested for Star Wars, it's great. It's
Hmm.
exactly how to format the hero's journey and you know, it's good.
I've seen all of them hundreds of times though. Besides the Rey stuff, I hate him. And that's like the Last Jedi. The bit they borrow from Empire, and it's like this fight just isn't as cool as Hoth at all. It's actually like way worse.
Like which
I don't
one?
know. In the Last Jedi, they do like kind of their own Hoth battle, and it's just not good. I didn't like it. They're on like some red sand planet.
That's not really it's not really the Hoth fight. I mean,
You could tell they tried to do their own Hoth,
I
and it's
I
not cool.
I don't really agree. I think I like that scene because of the final confrontation between Luke and Kylo Ren, right? Luke is legit, like he's literally facing his failure, Even though he's
Hmm.
not calling Ben Solo his failure, it kind of is. I mean, let's be honest, he's kind of his failure. And he's got to confront that.
Yeah,
And
Adam
Yoda even
Driver's a
tells him,
failure.
And then you go to whatever.
All his movies have bombed lately. Have you seen that?
What, Ryan
I'm
Johnson?
like Adam
Oh,
Driver. I'm
Adam
like,
Driver.
who? I'm like, who's this guy's manager?
I mean,
Did you end up going to see his movie? I know you said you were gonna go see it.
no, I was going to, but I was like, you know what? I'll just go see Wild Robot. You say it's really good. I'll probably be wasting my time if
Mhm.
I saw Megalopolis.
Oh my God.
Like I felt like I was like, you know what? If I go and see Megalopolis, because I was gonna go see it, but like the day before you told me, oh, you gotta watch Wild Robots. I was like, man, if I go and see Megalopolis and I text you I saw it, and you're probably gonna be like, oh, why didn't you watch Wild Robot? And I'll be like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I would have said that. I would have said that.
Like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch Wild Robot instead.
Yeah, I loved Wild Robot. I can't wait to buy that. I also like how it was post-apocalyptic, wasn't it? It looked like the Earth was kind of destroyed. Did you notice that?
Um, well,
When
it's
they're
part of the
going to the
show. They
human
were,
city. Yeah, there's parts where they see the Statue of Liberty underwater, or in
oh, I
like the
didn't know.
San Francisco Bridge was underwater. It looks like
Oh,
something happened.
hmm,
Yeah. So
I
I
didn't.
think that was like the last human city, I
That's cool.
think. Yeah, I liked that little add-on. I
That's
just love that movie. It was really good.
it's good. It was. I knew where it was going the whole time, but at
Hmm.
the end, it like really got to me, and I was like, you know what? This is
Yeah.
good. I can get this on Blu-ray. I liked it a
Hmm.
lot.
Yeah, I'm glad it made enough money. At least I think it did.
No, Wild Robot did pretty well, while Transformers
Yeah.
One, a movie that I love, ended up bombing. Why do all the movies I love end up bombing? Like, what the hell?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think people like Transformers anymore. People chose to go see the Wild Robot over Transformers, so it's like, is it the Transformers brand? I think it is.
Bro, like that movie made me want to be a Transformers fan. Like, dude, legit. I got watched that movie and I was like, damn, I want to watch the animated show now. I want to like get into the lore. I want to like,
Hmm.
because I thought it was so
Yeah.
cool. Like, the war with the Quintessons, and then they're gonna have this civil war with the Autobots and the
Hmm.
Decepticons, and they're gonna fight, and the Autobots are gonna go to Earth. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
this is dope. I love it.
Hmm. Yeah, it's too bad. I don't know if they're gonna do another one.
I mean,
I mean, Ninja Turtles is getting a sequel, so
yeah,
you
how
never
the
know.
hell? That movie sucked. I didn't even care for it. I don't know. I don't like Ninja. That Ninja Turtles movie was fine.
It
So
was too, it was a little too kid friendly for me. I didn't care for it. I also don't like that animation. I can't stand it.
I hated it too.
Hmm.
I mean, they were trying to do Spider-Verse, but Spider-Verse you can take it seriously.
Hmm.
Turtles I can't because it looked too kiddie.
Yeah, I'll never watch that. I'll watch the Michael Bay ones over that one.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the OG Ninja Turtle movies. I haven't seen them yet. It's crazy. I got that Blu-ray like a long time
Hmm.
ago, but I haven't watched them yet.
The fourth one's my favorite. That's what I grew up on.
Hmm.
That animated one. But yeah, I need to rewatch the 80s ones. I've seen the first one a long time ago. I love it, but I didn't see the second or the third.
Yeah, the only exposure to Ninja Turtles I really have are the IDW comics, which are pretty good.
Hmm.
They were written by the guy who originally created the Ninja Turtles, and it's cool. They have this
Hmm.
whole, I don't know if they do this in the show, but in that IDW book, the Ninja
Hmm.
Turtles are basically reincarnations of like Japanese kids, and their
Hmm.
father, Splinter, he's a reincarnation of like this Japanese like math like this Japanese warrior. Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they do the whole reincarnation thing in the shows, but I thought that was cool.
I want to read The Last Ronin.
I know I have it actually. I haven't
Hmm.
gone to it yet because I know they're
Because they're
doing
doing a video game, so I want to read it.
well, they're doing a live action movie too.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, R-rated.
Wow.
I know, it's
Well, I
just what
gotta
I
read that
wanted.
one.
It's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah, I like Ninja Turtles when it's darker.
Thank you. See, I like it when it's dark too. I'm trying
Hmm.
to find out which show I should watch. Like people tell me that I should watch the 80s version because all the
Hmm.
shows kind of tie in together. But I don't know. Like I don't want to watch like a lighthearted Ninja Turtles. Like I don't,
I've
unless
seen that one. Just watch the Cartoon Network one. That one's really good.
the 2003 one.
Yeah, that one.
I've heard good things.
Don't watch the 2012 one. I hate that one.
Like why is it so bad?
It's just everything. The animation's terrible and it's
It
very
is.
lighthearted. You wouldn't like that one.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you've seen that one. It was on for a while, wasn't it?
Well, at the
Were we
time
still
I didn't
kids
watch
when?
I didn't watch, the drama shows like that. At the time I was
Hmm.
comedies, like
Hmm.
regular. So
Well, I think it was on the same time as when those were on, I think.
it was, but I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I've never liked it. I've never liked that one.
Yeah, if it's like super lighthearted, I don't think I'll be into it. Like the animation doesn't. I actually kind of. I don't hate the animation. Like I could watch that
Hmm.
because the tone is like a big deal for me.
I mean, you might like it then. I didn't like that one.
Yeah,
Just watch the Cartoon Network one, and Cartoon Network's always the best.
I
So
will watch that one. But how's the 80s one? Because I've been debating, like, should I watch it or should I just skip it outright?
I think it's fun.
You like it?
I think it's yeah, I like it.
Like how like lighthearted is it?
It's like watching G.I. Joe or Transformers. It's lighthearted, but it's fun. I don't think it's bad. It's better than the last movie. It's not as bad as that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
If
it's
it
not nearly as bad as that. That last one, they were so they were honestly annoying. It's like, yeah, I understand they're like 13, but it was too much. I hated it.
Yeah. If the 80s TMNT show has a similar tone to Transformers and G.I. Joe, then you know what?
Hmm.
I might dig it.
Yeah.
I might dig it. If it's the same tone, because I don't imagine Transformers and G.I. Joe are like that kitty. Like if it's just cheese,
Hmm.
I can handle cheese.
Yeah.
I can handle that. If it's like that, then I'll probably watch it.
Yeah, it's like that. Everybody likes it. It's not bad. I like it. But the Cartoon Network one is definitely where you should start if you want the darker tone. There's a Cartoon Network Transformers one too that was pretty good. I think I sent it to you. I can't remember. That one's good too.
Yeah, I think you did. I'll have to check
Hmm.
those out. I mean, I don't think it'll be that hard to watch them. I mean, they're all pretty short, so
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I'm making my way through some of the DC animated shows first. So I'm gonna watch Batman Beyond next, and then I plan on watching Transformers after that.
Hmm.
Or I don't know.
And what's the next movie?
The next Transformers movie?
The next one you're gonna see. Is it Gladiator?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Hmm. Does
Yeah,
that come out the same day as Wicked?
same weekend, I think.
Oof. I'm gonna see Gladiator first, obviously. I'll probably see Wicked the week after.
Hey, Gladiator over Wicked?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll probably see Gladiator first too. I'll be honest, neither of those movies like had me like super excited, but I'm very intrigued by them. So
Hmm.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
also just a big Pedro fan. I just really like that guy.
I think he's pretty good too.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't really have
I mean,
any.
I'm wearing a Last of Us hat. I just really like Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, no.
So I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah,
And Denzel's in it, probably giving an Oscar-worthy performance as always.
yeah. Denzel's all. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants at this point.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm just. I don't know. Ridley Scott's very hit or miss, so
Mhm.
you never know.
Yeah. What do you think of that Chris Pratt movie on Netflix coming out?
I think, well, the Russo brothers are behind that, right?
That's why I sent it to you because I know you like them.
Well, I like that they did Avengers. I haven't really
Mhm.
remember that. Remember that Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans movie, that action movie that you really liked, but I thought was like kind of ass.
Oh, The Gray Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
like that
haven't been a
movie.
fan of their projects outside of the MCU. In fact,
Was that them?
yeah,
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, I really like them too then.
yeah, well, I don't know. All their post MCU projects make me concerned that Doomsday and Secret Wars are not going to be that great. Um, but hey, we'll see. It could be wrong.
I hate that Netflix doesn't release their movies on DVD. It really pisses me off.
I know, right?
It's like I would love to own Extraction or Bird Box. It's just annoying. I hate that. I'm
Yeah,
so happy Praise the next Predator is going to be in theaters, all of them.
yeah, and then Planet of the Apes and Alien Romulus is getting a sequel, which I'm very happy about.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, yes, Disney rules. They're giving Alien Romulus a sequel. Let's go.
I think it made like 500 mil,
Yeah,
so
Alien.
that's good.
I didn't care for Planet of the Apes that much.
I thought it was boring.
Yeah, because at the end it sets up humans versus aliens, and I'm like, didn't we just do that?
Hmm.
Haven't we been doing that?
Yeah, I'm kind of done with that franchise.
Same.
Same with Alien, honestly. I'm kind of done. Unless they do Alien versus Predator.
I love Alien. I'll keep watching those movies. I thought it was dope.
I feel like it's the same thing every time. It's like Predator, it's different because they'll do different timelines and stuff. That's interesting.
Bro, what do you mean? Predator, it's the same type of movie though. It's gonna be a person, right? Going forward, it's gonna be a girl, just cause you're gonna have a girl just going through, whatever setting they're in, and suddenly, oh, look, it's the big bad predator. Oh, we gotta go hunt him down. 90 minutes
I
later,
think
oh,
they
we got
said,
him.
I think it's going to be in the future, I think, from what I read.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be the same plot. It's gonna be a girl just wandering around in the city or the forest or whatever setting, and then the predator's gonna come in. She's gonna have to kill the predator. It's the same deal. Not to say it's bad,
Mhm.
but bro, see, it's the same thing. But it's cool. I like the same thing.
Yeah, I'm glad they're making money. It's not my favorite horror film of the year, though, at all. I think Smile 2 probably is for me.
I actually haven't seen the first Smile. I just bought it on Blu-ray.
Hmm.
I'm gonna watch it sometime this weekend and then see it next week.
I didn't like the first one.
You like the first one?
No, so I was surprised that I really liked this one. But then I saw all the reviews, people were saying it's way better than the first one, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe the bigger budget. I don't know. But yeah, I like the second one.
Well, I just bought Smile, so I'm gonna watch it regardless, and then
Hmm.
Smile 2 when I get the chance.
Yeah. Did you see Jack Nicholson's son is the guy on the poster smiling? And
No?
he's in the movie too. That was kind of cool.
Oh, okay. I'll have to keep my eye
They
out.
look they look a lot alike.
This isn't the sequel, right? Smile 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I really liked that one. The substance was really good, but
Damn it, I
just
gotta
really
see it.
gross.
I know, dude. I wanted to watch it, but I was like, damn.
I kind of hope she gets nominated, honestly, but it's a horror movie, so I don't think that's gonna happen.
Dude, because I don't want to walk out of the movie. That's why I didn't want to get like
Hmm.
too grossed out. That's why I asked you. I was like, how gross is it?
Hmm.
If it's like really gross, then I'm just gonna watch it like later on. That way I can like pause it and like go back to it.
You'll be fine. You survived Joker too. Just watch it.
I will watch it. Is it on
It's like really, it's really good.
I know it's
I
right.
think it's on. And now it's probably like what, $20 to rent. Don't they, isn't that how they do it now?
Yeah.
It's like at that point I'm just gonna buy it on DVD.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it on Blu-ray too when it comes out.
Yeah.
I'll just buy it because right now the most disturbing movie I've seen, like, so far is Requiem for a Dream, Darren
You just
Aronofsky.
watched it?
No, I've seen it. It's been a while.
Oh, okay.
Like that's like
It's
the
a great
most
movie.
scene, just the most
I always
disturbing.
tell people, I always tell people if you don't want your kids to do drugs, just show them that movie.
Yeah, that to me was the most disturbing movie I've ever seen. Granted,
hmm
I have not seen The Substance yet, so I could be totally wrong. I gotta see how crazy that movie goes.
Yeah, that might be the worst. Like gross. Ugh. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Bro.
But
Uh,
yeah, you got to see that one. Yeah, I think. Oh, my mom wants to see some alien one next week with the Falcon. I think I sent you the trailer.
oh, Anthony Mackie.
Is that it? The humans live in like on the mountain because the aliens can't get high up. It's called Elevation, I think.
Haven't heard of it.
Yeah, probably because it's gonna suck. But I don't know. I'll send you the trailer for it, but she
Yeah.
wants to see that one. I might go see that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy because I think by the time Gladiator and Wicked come out,
hmm
I'll probably be in Phoenix by then. I think
hmm
so I'll probably see those at like AMC. So
Which means you get the bucket. I'm
yeah, I
jealous.
think
Did you see the Gladiator
dude,
buckets?
yeah, it looks dope. Dude, I
Yeah, I
think
want them.
I'm gonna try and get the bucket when I go and
hmm
see it because I'll be able to go to an AMC at that point.
Yeah. Oh, I wish we had one here.
I know, dude, I could go see it in like Dolby. Like they have like a really nice theater
hmm
over there. Damn, I'm gonna get the Gladiator bucket. That's gonna be so dope.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And we only have one IMAX here. Like, it sucks having to drive to River Park. We're kind of far from River Park. It's like, what, 30 minutes from our house?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's far going there.
crazy, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Hmm. It
Is
is.
there Regal out there too?
Let me check actually. I'm not sure if there is. I From what I saw, it's mainly just AMC's. Let me double check.
hmm
Um, there's like, is this actually no, it's really just AMC's
hmm
and then a Harkins. Yeah.
Okay. Well, AMC is like the best, so I think my brother told me they don't have 40X though.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if they don't. That's wild.
Because my brother's in LA and they only have AMC. And I think he said Regal is the only one that has 40X, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I know I'm looking at the theaters in Phoenix right now. There's a bunch. There's way more than just,
hmm
four.
Do you like 40X? I honestly don't like it that much anyway. I'll do it for like an animated movie, but it's like the live action, if they're slow, the chairs start to hurt really bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Do
mean,
you have that issue too?
from yeah, if it's like really slow, then it'll kind of be annoying.
Like Madam Web, my back was hurting so bad, dude, and the chairs weren't even moving.
Dude, that was me watching Dune. I made the grave mistake of watching the first Dune in 40X instead of IMAX. And I
Yeah,
literally went with my friend and it was doing nothing. It was just going like that the whole time.
yeah, it's pointless at that point.
And then my
I'm
friend,
sure for I'm
dude,
sure last night for Venom, or today when you went, there was a lot of slow parts, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so it's like I feel like I'll only do that for the animated movies. Like Wild Robot, it was perfect. They were moving the whole time. It was fun.
yeah.
So,
Right.
but most of the time, it's just IMAX.
Yeah. I'll probably be
Hmm.
able to do IMAX a whole lot more than I ever did because there's like multiple IMAX screens down there. But
Yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, I just because I was telling you when I saw the first Dune with my friend,
Hmm.
legit like fell asleep during like 40X. I was like, bro, ain't no way.
Yeah,
I
that's
was like,
so
dude,
crazy.
I was like, how are you asleep right now? Cheers moving like that. And he's just like snoring. I
Yeah,
was
that's not a
like,
good. That's not a good. Sometimes you can tell if a movie's going to be a really good 40X movie. Like Mario, that was perfect.
mhm.
Perfect movie to see in 40X.
Did you see a Transformers 1 40X?
I did. Yeah.
I love seeing that in 40X. Like the final battle was so cool.
The best 40X part for that movie was when that wave came. That the chairs went crazy on that part. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think they're running on the train. That was probably the coolest part.
it was. It was pretty dope.
But yeah, it just always seems better for animated movies, always. I don't know why. I think just because it's more movement and stuff, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, like it's because of the animated movies, I think the filmmakers feel obligated to include more action in it, you know?
Yeah. Hmm.
So that's just kind of what they try to do. I
Yeah,
mean,
I only do 40X with animated stuff. And
yeah.
I've never done the Screen X. That just doesn't look, that looks awful.
Yeah, I did it once, not at Regal, but at Sierra Vista. They had it
Hmm.
once for the Maze Runner. It's like the Maze Runner 2. And I
Oh,
said,
okay.
yeah. I mean,
Was it bad or?
it's like so when I went in there, I didn't know they were gonna do that. So when it
Hmm.
happened, I was like, whoa, this is cool. But it only happens for like certain parts of the movie.
Oh, okay.
So if
Oh.
they did it the whole time, I would have dug it. But since it's only
Hmm.
for like, a few scenes, it's not worth it.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll try it. Nah, I don't want to risk it.
Like it's cool, but it would like they don't do it for the whole movie.
Hmm.
That's the issue. If they did it like the
Oh, okay.
entire time, I would dig it. But they
Hmm.
don't.
I won't do it then. I'm good with IMAX. There's one in AMC called, what is it, Dolby?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that one, Dolby Atmos or?
No, but I'm going to.
Yeah, my brother said that one's really good.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go to the Dolby. That'll be cool.
Oh wait, you know what? I've done that one before. I saw the Batman in San Diego. It was in Dolby. It was really good.
Nice.
Yeah, the sound and stuff was really good. Do you think he's gonna show up at the end of Penguin?
No.
You
I've
don't
heard
think Penguin's gonna tie into the next movie?
no, well I don't even they haven't even started filming or anything. Like I don't even
Oh, really?
script.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like it's gonna be a while.
Hmm.
So I doubt it. But I think I think it's just gonna be a solo story, right? It's gonna be like The Sopranos.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a good story. That'll be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, it is almost Halloween. You doing any horror movie binges or
I watched the one Chris Stuckman's done like three reviews. Uh, he did one called Idle Hand. I watched that one, loved it. I bought it. Uh, I told you Ginger Snaps. It's like a werewolf movie. That one was really good. And then yesterday he put out a review for Vacancy, which was funny because I had bought the movie the day before, and that one was really good. They like stay in a motel and people are trying to kill him. It was good.
what made
And
you
those
buy
are the
that?
three. I got it on Amazon.
Oh, was it just like a good deal or?
Yeah, it was like $8.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. I haven't heard of any of those movies. I'll have to watch his reviews of
Hmm.
those. Um,
Yeah, I like his Halloween special. Yeah, but it's I think you would really like I know you would like Ginger Snaps. I don't know about Idle Hands, but I don't know. Yeah, you should watch them. They're good. Those are the three I've watched this month so far.
yeah,
Oh, and Smile. Smile too.
yeah. I've been watching so I got the Universal Monsters box set.
Hmm.
Um and it comes with like 30 movies, so
Wow.
yeah, here I'll show you. I got it in here. Yeah, I got the classic deal right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's the
Dang, 30 movies? Wow.
yeah, 30 movies. So far I've seen two out of the 30.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've
You said
seen
Dracula, and what was the other one?
Dracula and then Frankenstein.
Okay. Oh yeah, Frankenstein. Everyone loves that one.
The first one I love that first Frankenstein movie. It's amazing.
Hmm.
The first Dracula was okay. It wasn't like I didn't dislike it. I thought the performance by the guy who played him was amazing. It's iconic.
Hmm.
But I don't know, it's just very simple. I don't know. It was good, not great. Frankenstein was a lot better though. I want to try and get through The Mummy, Wolfman, and then The Invisible Man before
Hmm.
Halloween. I want to get through those three.
Oh,
Uh,
did you see that new Wolfman trailer? I saw it the other night.
no, is it good? Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I didn't know they were making one. They showed the trailer for not the other night, but for Smile too. They showed a new Wolfman trailer.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Nice.
I'll send it to you.
For sure. Yeah, the um I don't know. It's because I wanted to get these movies mainly because I know Universal Studios is building a whole new land off of, their old franchise.
Hmm.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give some of these movies a watch just to see if I enjoy some of them. And
Yeah.
or I really love Frankenstein. It's a creepy movie.
Hmm.
Because this guy, he decides to revive, you know, like he gets like this abnormal brain and he puts it inside a dead body, right? And he brings this person back to life. And as soon as he
Hmm.
does, he treats him like, like not like a person, but like a thing, right? He locks him up and then
Hmm.
the monster breaks out and then he accidentally kills a girl and then the whole town wants to kill him and then the guy who
Oh,
created him like he doesn't defend the monster at all. He's like, you know what, I was wrong. I'm going with the crowd. I'm gonna kill you.
oh
Right? And
my
then they
God.
burn him and then they burn him to death. I was like, oh my God, it's dark shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Frankenstein was a dark movie, man.
Hmm.
It's good. It's creepy. I love it. Yeah, but I want to get
I'll have
through.
to watch those.
Yeah, I want to watch The Wolf Man, The Invisible
Hmm.
Man, and what's the other one? Oh yeah, The Mummy.
I saw the recent Invisible Man. Was that Universal?
I think so, yeah.
That was really good. That was really good. So I wonder if is the Brendan Fraser mummy also Universal?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Universal's they've been trying to revive a lot of their monster movies for quite some time now.
Yeah. Have you seen Dracula Untold?
No.
Yeah. They're all pretty bad.
I really just like vampires from what I've seen in Buffy mostly.
Hmm.
That's where all my vampire knowledge comes from.
You've never seen Underworld?
No,
I like Underworld a lot. Underworld's good.
I know. I want to watch True Blood, that show.
Oh yeah, it's H. That was one of HBO's first shows.
Yeah, because it's like a pristine, it's like
Hmm.
binding vampires with the pristine quality of HBO. I was like, where does that go? You know?
Yeah.
Because it has some pretty big stars, like Deborah Ann Wolf is in it.
Hmm.
The chick who played Rogue in the OG X-Men movies is in it.
Yeah, she is.
They have
I've
some,
seen bits and pieces.
yeah, I'm curious about that. That's a show I really want to watch.
It's only like 5 seasons. It's
Yeah.
not crazy like Smallville, where it's like 12 seasons.
hmm I know, but I gotta watch freaking
Are you watching Superman and Lois?
no, no, it's
No.
because I'm watching right now. I'm watching like a bunch of shows, but
Hmm.
it's because like I'll start stuff when I really shouldn't, right? Because I started Dexter and I shouldn't have started that show because I cannot watch a show like that right now because I'm trying to finish Angel. I'm trying to finish the Deep Space Nine.
Hmm.
To finish the Marvel Netflix shows. God, I got to get through all those by March.
Wow, that's a lot.
I know. I finished the first two seasons of Daredevil, Jessica Jones,
Hmm.
Age. I gotta get to Iron Fist, Defenders, all that shit.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna get through it. I want to watch all of it because I'm a completionist. I'm gonna finish all of it.
Hmm.
But again, it's like I shouldn't have started Dexter when I'm trying to get through all that.
Yeah, I just have Penguin and Agatha, and then I've been rewatching Dragon Ball. That's kind of all I'm watching right now.
Oh yeah, and then I also freaking started Daryl because I was like, 6 episodes, screw it.
Oh, I thought you meant Daryl and Carol. Don't they
Yeah.
have a show together now?
Yeah, well, I watched the first few episodes of that show because I watch like one episode a week. So,
Hmm. Is it
um,
good?
once I find out where it's going, I'll tell you. Because I
Oh
ain't
my
going
God.
anywhere. It's
Oh,
just the whole
okay.
thing is like Carol is like trying to find Daryl. That's about it. And Daryl's like,
I'll
"Oh, should I
skip
go
it.
back home?"
I'll
And I'm
skip
like,
it. I finished the Rick one. Got to tell you, I finished that one.
"What'd you think of that one?"
It was good. A perfect ending. I think you're right.
I know. I was
Stop
like,
there. Just stop there.
"Yeah, right." Because it actually
Yeah.
ends the show. It's like, yeah, this is the ending to The Walking Dead.
Hmm.
It's like we're good now. You don't
Yeah.
have I like it because they don't tease anything.
Hmm.
They're not setting shit up. Like that's the actual finale.
Yeah. The show also felt like the production was really good. I don't know if they had a bigger budget but
I
every
know.
episode looked great.
Yeah, it was like, holy crap. Finally, we're getting like movie level quality for The Walking Dead. This is good.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna watch any more of that. That was a good way to end it.
Yeah. A good way to end it. Just leave it. We're good.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just watched Daryl because he was on Netflix and I was like, fuck it. I mean, why
And then
not?
I canceled my Paramount, but I was watching the Stallone TV show. It was really good, but uh, oh well, I can't
Oh,
finish it.
that show comes out on Blu-ray, I'll buy it.
Tulsa King?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good, but I
If
just
it-
didn't want to pay for Paramount anymore.
yeah, I don't want to pay for it either. That's why I got my Star Trek shows because I'm like,
Hmm.
I also got Doctor Who. I got the Doctor Who DVDs, the modern ones anyway. So when I move out, like
Hmm.
that's a show I'm gonna get into.
I Doctor Who just sounds really cool. He's going to different universes and stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't know how he
Hmm.
like reincarnates himself. Like that's like the one thing I'm curious about. It's like how do you reincarnate yourself and how does that all work? Because I
Yeah.
don't know anything about Doctor Who, but I want to.
Hmm.
Because it just sounds so cool to me. And I don't know. I mean, I'm legit almost gonna finish Star Trek. I mean, I just have a couple more shows after this, and then I'm legit done with it.
Hmm.
I don't hate it though. I mean, talk about it like it's a chore. It's not. I do genuinely enjoy watching that show.
Yeah. Hmm.
So. because I'm not gonna watch the newer stuff. I'm not gonna watch Discovery. I'm not gonna watch Strange New Worlds. I'm just gonna watch Voyager, Enterprise, and Picard, and then I'm done.
Hmm. I
Every
heard Picard was bad.
yeah, but I heard the third season was really good, so I'm gonna
Mm.
just watch that, and then I'll be
I
done.
think I think Strange New Worlds is on its second season. I know that show's been pretty consistent.
Yeah, but I just like people tell me that a lot of these newer shows just don't pay attention to the canon and they just
Hmm.
out the window. And I'm like, you know what? Like, screw it. Like, I'm not gonna watch the show if it fucks with canon or anything like that. I'm just gonna watch the sequel shows to, that
Hmm.
have all the, actors who play the same characters and whatnot. So I'll
Hmm.
watch Picard and I'll probably watch Lower Decks because it's animated and I can probably get into that. But
Hmm.
I don't know, am I watching Discovery? I don't know, am I watching that Michelle Yeoh movie?
Hmm.
I'm not
I,
watching.
I love Michelle Yeoh. She's awesome.
Yeah, but I saw that trailer for her Star Trek movie and I am not watching that shit. It looks
Hmm.
horrible. She should tell her, she should get a new agent because that movie looks awful. And then Strange New Worlds.
When are you gonna watch Battlestar?
Once I'm done with one of the shows I'm watching.
Hmm. I
So,
think you'd love Battlestar.
you know what? Maybe when I'm done with Angel, I'll watch
Hmm.
Battlestar.
And then you
Because,
said Stargate's on your list too, right?
yeah, but that's way down. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not,
it's long. It's long. And
yeah.
there's spin-offs. There's spin-offs.
Maybe once I'm done with
There's
Star Trek, I'll do Stargate.
Yeah, Stargate's really good though.
Yeah, after Angel, I'm gonna watch either Battlestar or Doctor Who. I'll probably do Battlestar because it's shorter. So I'll probably do
Yeah,
that.
it's four seasons.
Yeah, so I'll do Battlestar
Hmm.
after Angel because I only have like what, 3 seasons of Angel? I can,
Hmm.
yeah, and then
Yeah. I own Battlestar. I have the Blu-ray box set for it. I really like that one.
yeah,
And then
okay.
I have the 1970s one too, the movie. Yeah, I love Battlestar.
I might just, how many episodes of Angel do I have? I might just try and like binge that one specifically, just so I can
Hmm.
watch it, and then I'll go from that, and then I'll go back to Dexter, and yeah, because damn, I hate that I started that show. I wish I didn't, because
Yeah, and they're making a new one right now.
I guess I'm starting at the right time.
Hmm. It's a prequel show, I think. Dexter's like younger, I think.
Yeah. All right, I'm on episode 7 of season 2, and there's like what, 5 seasons? I could get through that.
Hmm.
And then Dexter, it's gonna take me forever because there's like 8 seasons. I just finished season 1.
Is that a Wonder Woman statue on
Where?
your shelf behind you?
Oh, this one? Oh no. It's Rogue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Savage Land Rogue.
Oh, that's cool.
What's up? Oh. Yeah, no, so I got that one, and then I got this one. uh, Just in time for the new movie.
Oh my God. You have to go see it then.
Yep, I have to go see it. I got Craven. Yeah.
You clearly like the character.
Yeah, I like the character, but Sony doesn't. I don't give a shit. They just saw the comic cover and they're like, "Whoa, that looks cool. We should make a movie.
I'm
We should make a movie."
I'm probably gonna go see it. Every movie I say I'm not gonna go see, I end up seeing
Don't we all? Yeah, I
it.
actually have some decent stuff up here. I should show you some of my. Yeah, I got this deal I got from Disneyland. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, I got the Infinity Gauntlet. It even moves the. You can even move the fingers too. Yeah.
That was the only funny part of Venom 3. At the beginning when Venom's like, I'm tired of this multiverse garbage.
Oh yeah. He's in the MCU for like 2 seconds.
I know. And I think they mentioned Thanos. That was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of crazy stuff over here. Yeah, I got some cool collections and stuff.
Yeah, I see the Daredevil mask too. That's cool. Is that Daredevil?
Which
That,
one? One right here?
yeah.
Oh no, so this is
Oh,
that
Batman.
yeah, you're wondering why it's purple. It's because in the comics there's in the newer Batman comics anyway, they had a different version of Batman called the Batman of
Hmm.
Zurn. It's
Oh,
with
okay.
a purple mask. He was in Brave and the Bold, I think that animated show.
I forgot about that. That one's a good one.
Yeah, so and
Hmm.
Zur-En-Arrh is basically an alternate personality that Batman creates,
Hmm.
right? And I don't know. I just think it's really cool. And he creates this alternate personality in case Bruce Wayne gets compromised, right? If he
Hmm.
becomes if he's ever succumbed to mind control, then the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, you know, comes into his body and is like, taking control and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I made it purple, because no one would get
Hmm.
that from me. So yeah.
Brave and the Bold was actually my first introduction to Booster Gold. I love Booster Gold.
Yeah, but he was in Justice League Unlimited too.
Booster Gold was?
Yeah,
I don't remember that. For like a full episode?
yeah.
Oh, maybe his costume was different or something.
It was blue and yellow.
I don't remember.
It was in that episode where he's with Elongated Man and that one chick is in trouble, and like the Justice League basically says, "Oh, you have to like evacuate all the people, right? You can't take
Hmm.
part in actual battle." And Booster's like, "Oh, damn!" And then he ends up saving the day.
Oh, maybe I do remember that one. They had a lot of people. The Suicide Squad showed up, but it like was not the Suicide Squad. Do you remember that one?
Yeah,
Task Force X, they sneak into the watchtower.
yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot of people show up in there.
It's
My
crazy.
favorite episode though is the one with Stargirl and they fight Metallo in like the medieval time. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
That one's my favorite episode. No, there's so many good ones. I love that show. Or the
Yeah.
one where they go to it's Superman's birthday and they go to his Fortress of Solitude and a starfish is on his face.
Mhm.
That one's a good one.
I like the Thanagar saga
Dangar. Which one is that?
when the Thanagarians invade Earth and they plan to sacrifice it, right?
Okay, yeah.
Right. Yeah, because
Or ooh,
they want to
another.
take out the invaders who are attacking
Hmm.
them, right? So
Yeah.
and then
Or the one where I love the one where the Watchtower accidentally like nukes that city and
oh
it's like,
yeah,
oh shoot, like that was crazy. That was a good episode. I love that show. Are you gonna watch I just finished a few weeks ago Action. Have you heard of that one? Justice League Action.
oh yeah, I have heard of that one.
It actually was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, well, I wanna finish my adventures with Superman and then the newest Batman show. I watched like a handful of episodes, but then I had to take a break from it
Hmm.
because I think I started watching something else, but I never finished it.
Yeah.
Um, I want to watch those shows and then Harley Quinn. I heard that was great.
Oh yeah, I watched Harley Quinn. It's good. It's funny.
Yeah, I heard that was good, so I want to get on that.
Hmm.
But I don't know. It's like DC has a lot of good stuff. I think besides the Thanagar one, like Justice League Unlimited really made me like Shiera. Like,
Yeah, she's
yeah, she's
awesome.
awesome.
That's why I get so mad with like that new 52 stuff because it just gets rid of like the Justice League members I grew up with. It's like, why is Cyborg here? Aquaman, I can buy Aquaman. Like, that's fine, but it's like I want to see Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, and Hawk Girl.
Oh, well, Green Lantern was in it.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean you guess? He was there.
I mean, Martian Manhunter showed up too in the Zack Snyder movie. Zack Snyder cut.
Mm. I mean, I don't know.
But it's like I just want to see that Justice League.
I like Justice League Unlimited because like it's all the DC characters, it's not just um
Hmm.
a certain roster. It's like everyone.
Yeah. I also really like the one with Hawk and Dove where they're fighting that robot with Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, I like that episode a lot too.
I think
Yeah.
my favorite. I like the one where Shazam is. I like that one. That one's my when he's trying
That's
to.
one of the best fights in the whole show
Yeah, he's like,
when
hey.
he fights
Man.
Superman.
Yeah, he's like, I think Lex Luthor's a good guy, and then the newspaper is like Shazam endorses Lex Luthor, and then Superman gets all pissed off at him.
Yeah.
It made me
That
laugh because of all the things that like Zachary Levi is doing right now. I immediately thought of that episode, bro. Dude, I was like, bro,
oh my
he's
God.
Shazam.
That show's so good. I kind of want to rewatch it now. Oh, the one with Huntress is really good too, where Superman fights Captain Atom. Is that his name? Or Nuclear Man?
Yeah, Captain Atom.
Okay, Captain Atom. Yeah.
Bro, so I started reading like some of his comics on DC on the DC Universe app.
Hmm.
He's actually hella interesting. I actually, low key, I actually want DC to make a movie about him now. Like after I
He's
read,
cool. I've always liked him.
yeah, I like him because like, you know what? Screw. Do you mind if I tell you like, at least like some of what his character's about?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So basically the whole premise is that he's a Vietnam vet, right? And then when he
Hmm.
after the war he came back home and everyone hated him, thought he was like a terrorist and all that. So
Hmm.
in order to and so the government comes up with this deal. They're like, hey, if you take part in this Atom project, we'll clean your record, you'll be a free man. He says, all
Hmm.
right, they do it, and they end up merging his skin with like alien metal. And
Hmm.
project ends up sending him forward in time to like 20 years, right? And then when he comes back, he realizes that the general who set him up with this whole thing, General Ealing, he's played by Jake
Yeah.
Simmons in Justice League Unlimited. That general
Hmm.
ended up getting with his wife and raised his kids and is like trying to get him out of the picture, but he ends up making a deal with him where he has to work for the government, but he also has
Yeah.
to put on a face of being like a superhero, and he goes on all these shows and he gives them this fake story when in reality, he's working with the government and all that. I was like,
Oh,
damn,
that's cool.
that's hella cool, man. They should make that a movie.
Yeah, that I love that one. There's so many good characters. Like the Black Canary one where they fight in the ring. Do
Mhm.
you remember that one?
Yeah, that was good.
I think it's all the girls. Hawk Girl, Black Canary, Huntress. That's a great episode.
Hey, don't forget
I
Wonder
just love
Woman.
that show. Even the ones with, oh yeah, she's there. Oh, I love the one where Wonder Woman almost kills Toyman because Toyman like makes Superman disappear.
Oh, dude, that episode was hella emotional, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it. Like that is like that.
Hmm.
That is the legacy of Superman. That is how they should have done it in BVS.
I
But
know.
that
Doesn't Doomsday show up again? It's like super random. Doesn't Doomsday show up in Unlimited? They fight on an island. I remember.
it's kind of a hot take, but I never care for Doomsday. It's because like thing with Doomsday is that I don't like that Superman dies by fighting Doomsday. It's like, bro, like
Hmm.
this is Superman. This is like the most iconic superhero character in all of comics, and he goes out by fighting a fucking monster. Like, what the
Hmm.
fuck? To me, All-Star Superman, that story is like how he really should go out, not fighting Doomsday. No, I think the best thing about that story was the aftermath. I like the resurrection of him and the introduction of Superboy, Cyborg Superman, Steel, like all those.
That's the part I don't like.
What? You don't
That's
like that?
crazy. I
You
watched the
don't
part
like?
two. I watched the part. I read the comic book. I love the comic book, but I never read the aftermath. But I watched. I told you I rewatched the movie Death of Superman, right?
Yeah.
I rewatched that one, the animated one, and then I watched the part two, and I didn't like it at all with the cyborg Superman and Lex makes the Superboy.
Yeah, you don't like that?
Yeah, no, I didn't like it at all.
Okay, I haven't seen the movie, but I read the book, and
Hmm. Well, I let you borrow the first movie, didn't I? You said you liked it, I think.
yeah,
Yeah,
God, it's been a
that's a
while
really good
though.
movie. I just hope they do that story right in the future. Like the whole Justice League needs to be there. I don't know.
You know, but in the comic, there's this one really cool part that happens with Hal Jordan, who I'm pretty sure is not in that movie.
He's in it.
Is? Oh shit! So
Yeah,
they do the destruction of Coast City in that?
in the Death of Superman movie.
Yeah,
It's New 52, so it's Hal Jordan.
but he's in it.
Yeah, he's the Green Lantern in that movie.
Oh shit! So
And I know it's 52 because Cyborg's in it, Wonder Woman's in that stupid, ugly gray and dark red outfit.
yeah, well, so in the comic, Hal Jordan's city gets destroyed, and then that's what leads him to become Parallax and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But then he comes back later on, and then you get the whole Sinestro Corps War and um, the Blackest Night and all that jazz. See, that's the one thing I was
Hmm.
missing from Justice League Unlimited. It's because he had Sinestro there, but he wasn't like, he didn't have his yellow suit or any of that.
Do they mention Hal at all
He's
in
in,
Unlimited?
he has like a multiverse type cameo for like probably I would say 5 seconds, and then he's out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that pisses me off. But what can you do? What can you do? You can't do anything. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever. I'm just happy that Jon Stewart will get his time to shine in the new show.
Hmm.
He cast a great guy. So yeah,
Yeah,
it'll
that he's a good actor.
how they handle future Green Lantern projects, I don't know. We'll see. But
Yeah.
I think for this one project, it'll be solid. I think Jon Stewart's gonna make a good Jon Stewart. And then Kyle Chandler will have a really good death scene, I'm sure. We know it's coming. Come on, we know it. I have set myself up for those expectations. I know it's gonna
Hmm.
happen. I know they're gonna screw him over. I have come to terms with it. It's fine.
Yeah. We just gotta hope Superman's good. I'm not even really thinking about anything else. I just want Superman to be good.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I mean, my
Hmm.
only concern is that I don't know how Nicholas Hoult is gonna be as Lex Luthor.
I've always liked that guy.
Yeah, but I always saw Lex Luthor as like an older guy, kind of like, how Clancy Brown played him?
Hmm.
I always wanted Lex Luthor to be like that?
Yeah, that's my vision too, but they said they're going for a younger start, so I
Yeah,
don't know. Maybe it'll be fine.
yeah. I like most of the cast. I don't
Do you really think he's gonna do worse than Jesse Eisenberg?
no, hell no.
Yeah, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
And I saw the picture of him bald, and I'm like, yeah, he looks like the Smallville Lex, who, I mean, everyone loves that Lex Luthor, so I think he'll be fine.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Hmm.
So we'll see. Should be all right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We'll see how this all turns out. I mean, I hope DC
Hmm.
has a comeback.
Yeah, I hope so too. They rolled once before. They can do it again.
When exactly did they rule before?
Like in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
I'll give it the early 2000s. I don't know about, I mean, in the 70s, it was the only superhero movie, Superman. So
Yeah,
they had no
exactly.
competition.
No, that's not true. There was a Hulk TV show. There was a Spider-Man one too.
I mean, I guess, but they weren't really making movies. I don't know. It just irritates me. I hope James Gunn gets the tone right. because it
Yeah,
pisses me.
that's the only thing I'm worried about. Like I see him posting pictures of crypto and I'm like, I like crypto, but do I really want to see that in the live action?
But it just
I don't
looks weird.
know.
The only reason he brought crypto in is because he got a dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got a dog and was like, man, I like dogs. I'm gonna write crypto into the script.
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch the crypto cartoon. I love crypto, but it's like if he's a background character, it'll be fine. I just don't want him like saving Superman and stuff. It's gonna be dumb.
Yeah, like James Gunn in the post that he wrote, it was basically him getting a new dog, and it like he described how it pretty much tore his entire house apart as soon as he got,
Hmm.
and then he imagined basically, oh man, imagine how bad it could be if this dog had superpowers. So I guess that's how he's gonna write
Hmm.
crypto, just like a really crappy dog that's gonna mess up his Superman's Fortress of
Yeah.
Solitude.
Oh my God. I mean, they wrapped filming, right? It's done, right?
That's been done.
Yeah, we'll probably get a trailer soon.
Yeah, I would imagine. So we got
Hmm.
that, and then I don't know. I just yeah, like I said, I want them to nail the tone because clearly the Marvel movies made everyone think that Marvel is for little kids, which still pisses me off to this day. But God, it's annoying. It's because Marvel, it's crazy. Marvel did all the stuff that DC should have been doing. Like again, Marvel did the multiverse, even though in the comics they never do the multiverse. They only do it like a few times.
Yeah, and now people hate the multiverse.
I know. In Marvel, they do all these team up movies, but in the comics, they really don't team up. It's actually DC that does most of the team ups, not
Hmm.
Marvel. But now every time DC tries to do that, like every time DC's going to try and do these things, everyone's going to be like, "Oh, you're copying Marvel," when they're not.
Hmm.
Annoying. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's because Marvel is supposed to be more grounded and like realistic, and DC is supposed
Hmm.
to be like multiverse and team ups and all that jazz.
Hmm.
I just hate it's annoying. But whatever. It's because now everyone's
Yeah.
gonna be, oh, DC's dark, Marvel's light. And I'm like, no, it's not like that at all.
I don't know. That's how I see it. I don't know. It's like you watch Justice League Unlimited and then watch like the 90s X-Men show. It's like, yeah, X-Men is just goofy.
Yeah, but you have to
That's why I can't get into X-Men. It's a little too like the mutants and stuff. It's just kind of goofy.
yeah, but X-Men came out in the 90s. Justice League Unlimited was like, later on. Plus, the budget was
Hmm.
different and the talent was different. A lot of the
Yeah.
guys who were writing Justice League Unlimited and Batman the Animated Series were legit the comic book writers. With
Hmm.
X-Men, it was kind of low budget and they didn't have the talent that they have now. Like if you watch
Hmm.
X-Men 97, it gets pretty deep. I mean, Magneto was like a victim of the Holocaust and, you know, uh
Hmm.
he had to deal with a mob who wouldn't let him save his daughter. I mean, he literally killed people, right? Using their own weapons.
Hmm.
I mean, the X-Men, I mean,
I'll finish it. I'll probably finish it. I'll start it again tomorrow because it was good. I don't know. I just get overwhelmed with TV shows and I'll stop.
yeah,
And
but
it takes me months to go back to something and finish it.
I know, but the fight scenes at the end are like really good, dude. I mean,
Hmm.
shit gets dark in Marvel, especially in Daredevil and
Hmm.
Punisher. Like you wouldn't have those characters exist in DC. You
Hmm.
just can't.
Yeah.
And
Everyone always complains about like Disney Plus, like, why are these only 30 minutes? I'm like, please leave it at 30 minutes. I don't want hour-long TV shows.
and
I'm
plus,
perfectly fine with 30 minutes.
yeah, and plus Marvel has characters like Deadpool, right?
Hmm.
Like you can kind of tell that Marvel is supposed to be darker, but they never
Hmm.
fully go down there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
That last episode of Agatha was probably the best thing I've seen from Marvel in a long time. Trying to think. Yeah.
Man. Like there's literally a whole part in the Marvel storyline where Galactus basically destroys the entire scroll throne world. And that's
Hmm.
what gets them all scattered across the galaxy, and that's what leads to Secret Invasion. It's because so here's the thing. back in the day, Marvel was a lot better with their stories, but now,
Mm-hmm.
and the reason for that was because everything was, in one specific continuity, right? Everything was
Mm-hmm.
moving forward. Characters that died stayed dead, right? And it was all leading, to a specific thing. But now, Marvel hasn't rebooted. They're still in that same continuity, and it's harder
Mm-hmm.
for them to stay, for things to stay in a constant state. DC has benefited from rebooting because they can do different interpretations and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel, it's harder. Um, it's just how
Don't
it.
you think they should have taken a longer break though? It's like I feel like the Flash just happened and all that stuff. Like I don't know.
I think they could have, but I think they just want to. Again, DC is such a
And
hot
then
topic.
Joker 2. I know you like Joker 2, but that obviously didn't help.
Yeah, it
You know
did.
what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think DC just. I'm sorry. I think Warner Brothers sees DC as such a hot property that they can't. They just don't want it to rest. It's like, why
Hmm.
sit on it?
Yeah, that's true.
Because I think even though Marvel is kind of in a slump right now, people show up for the good stuff. They showed up
Hmm.
for Deadpool Wolverine. They showed up for No Way Home, right? I think
Hmm.
they're probably going to show up for Secret Wars, Doomsday, and maybe Fantastic Four. We'll see. But
Hmm.
people will show up for a quality product, right? Because right now, we're not seeing, until we see an instance where people just don't show up for a quality Marvel movie. Right. Once
Hmm.
that happens, then I'll be like, all right, maybe Marvel needs a break. But,
Hmm.
right now, since people
That's why
still,
I'm worried about Superman because he's never been I don't think he's ever made a lot of money in the box office.
no, but I think a lot of it's going to benefit from James Gunn being attached,
I
right?
hope so.
It's
I
that
want to know that people still like Superman.
belong to the new universe.
Hmm.
I think a lot of that's going to help.
Yeah.
I also think we got to see how Creature Commandos does, right? If that's a success,
Hmm.
that'll definitely help.
Yeah, that's true.
So we gotta see how that does. I'm
Hmm.
surprised they didn't release that during like Halloween. Now that I see what
Uh, yeah.
now that I see what it's about, right? It kind of seems like a Halloween
Hmm.
show. But
That's the vibe I was getting.
mhm. And then I think Rick Flag Sr., the character in that, I think he's gonna show
Hmm.
up Superman in live action.
Oh, okay.
I've heard rumors.
That is that Rick Flagg's dad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
So I hear he's gonna be
Interesting.
in that. And so we'll see. I'm excited for Superman. I gotta see a trailer. I gotta see how David Cornsweet is gonna be.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for the trailer. And if I'm excited, then let's go. I'm ready.
yeah. I'm curious to see what James Gunn's gonna do with his
Hmm.
universe, what he's building towards anyway.
Yeah,
Well, it'll be something, all right.
I like him. I just ordered Slither. It's one of his great movies. That's a horror movie you should watch actually.
Yeah,
Mhm.
should.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I think he's a good director. He just has to, I gotta see if he can, you know, do something different than what he normally does because he has a very specific
Hmm.
style. So we'll have to see,
Yeah.
you know,
Hmm.
Chow do something different for Superman.
Yeah.
But so far, it's looking good.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I'm just iffy because of that Suicide Squad movie he did. But then again, it probably wasn't. I mean, because the first one bombed, so they probably told him to kill off all those characters and do something different. I don't know.
They didn't kill them all off. He just killed off Captain Boomerang and Rick Flag.
Yeah, but like Katana,
I mean,
she wasn't there.
she's technically still alive, or they could reintroduce her or whatever.
I hope so, because she's actually really cool.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about her.
Hmm.
I don't know a whole lot about those characters, to be honest. Yeah, I really liked James Gunn's movie. I don't know. I
Hmm.
thought he nailed the tone, and I dug the hell out of it, to be honest.
Hmm.
To me, it was perfect. I mean, I love the whole scene where they're killing all those people in the camp. And, then they find out that those
Hmm.
are all the rebels. And she's like, ah, you
Oh
American.
yeah.
What the hell? That was great because that's like honestly, that's like straight out of some of the Suicide Squad books where, they go. There's
Hmm.
this one story where the Suicide Squad has to go and rescue this one lady who's been imprisoned by her government, and they go over
Hmm.
there, and then she's like, "Who the hell are you? Like, no one told me you were coming here. Like, I don't want to go with you." And then Deadshot's like, "Wait, no one asked this lady if she wanted to come with us before we went to go rescue her." And then they're like,
Hmm.
"Ah, shit." And so they just take her anyway, right?
Yeah. It's such a shame Will Smith didn't come back. I love Deadshot. He's so cool. That was my problem. I just didn't like any of the new characters.
You didn't like
Like
Peacemaker?
like like Idris Elba. I don't even remember what person he was. I'm like,
What sport?
yeah, I didn't like Peacemaker until his show.
Do you know Bloodsport's actually in Justice League Unlimited?
Seriously?
Yeah, he makes like a cameo. Like I saw him in the final few episodes in like his red mask. Like I saw
Oh,
him
what the
walking
heck?
around. He's part of like the Legion of Doom and stuff.
I'm gonna look that up.
Like, oh shit, that's cool. But yeah, Bloodsport, he's I thought I thought he was cool. He's clearly a
Hmm.
dead shot. And like he's
Yeah, you could tell they just couldn't get Will Smith back.
yeah. But
So
I
I
thought he
don't
was
know.
good. But I
It's
really
too bad because the casting was so perfect in the first one. They just, I don't know,
really
they went a route with the story that people didn't like.
I just thought Will Smith played Will Smith.
I mean, everybody likes Will Smith.
Yeah,
It's
I
kind of
mean,
like it's like The Rock.
yeah, he really slapped in that movie.
It's like The Rock. Like, I don't know, people just seem to like him.
Yeah, I like Will Smith.
That stupid Santa Claus movie will probably make a ton of money.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. Black Adam Bomb, dude, he like I think that really like messed Dwayne Johnson up. Like,
Yeah, but I also saw that if it had opened in China, it would have been fine. So it's like, oh,
but
I
you know
think.
what? I owe him this. If it wasn't for Dwayne Johnson, I would have never have
Hmm.
gotten into comic books. So I owe him that.
Hmm.
Because that movie is like what
Yeah.
made me want to like read like more of DC because I saw all these
Hmm.
characters and I was like, man, who's like Carter Hall and Atom Smasher? Like, who are these people? So I got the DC app.
Hmm.
I read literally that entire run, the Jeff Johns run. And then after that, I jumped onto Thor,
Hmm.
Marvel. And it's weird. Thor is what got me into Marvel. Like, not any
Yeah.
of the stuff you would think, but no, freaking Thor of all things. And then, yeah, I just kind of went on from there. And yeah,
Yeah. I love Black Adam. I don't care what anybody says. It was just a weird time. Nobody liked any of the comic book movies that came out.
yeah. I mean, I just like Black Adam because he got me to read comics. So I owe Dwayne
Hmm.
Johnson that, you know? The
Yeah.
movie I
And
think is,
Hawkman was so cool. Oh my God, he was so cool in that movie.
dude, I was hella surprised to see Carter Hall show up in Justice League Unlimited.
Oh yeah.
I did not expect that because I didn't know it was gonna happen because Shayera Hall um is not so you know how they do the reincarnation storyline in Justice League Unlimited?
The whole Egypt thing and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So in the comics, Shayera Hall does not have that storyline. Like with her, it's the whole Thanagar thing.
Hmm.
The reincarnation storyline happens with Kendra Saunders, who's going to be in Superman.
Oh, okay.
So she has that storyline. And in the comics, she is really this reincarnated version of Hawkman's wife. And eventually down the line, Hawkman does kind of end up getting his way because then she remembers. And well, in the comics,
Oh,
isn't she
okay.
with John Stewart, right? He's not even in the picture.
Hmm.
Like, I don't even know what the hell. And that was so lame too. Side note, why he doesn't get with Shayera at the very end of it. That was so lame. I was like, what the
Yeah.
hell? Bro, you literally have a kid with her. He's like, oh
Hmm.
no, I'm staying with Vixen.
Oh, I forgot about her. She's pretty cool. I like that episode where they fight Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, that was so lame. You know what? That show made me dislike Jon Stewart even more. Like you said, I was gonna
Yeah.
love Jon Stewart because of that show. I don't even like no, I just think he's like a dick after that. I was like, damn, that's so messed up.
I
Shayera deserves better. She can go off, get with Hawkman. Tell Jon
I
Stewart to go to
totally
hell.
I totally forgot about that whole love triangle
Yeah.
situation.
Tell Jon Stewart to go to hell.
Don't they
Freaking
do the Hall of Doom too
yeah.
with Grodd and everything? I need to rewatch. Such a good show.
Hmm. Yeah. Shayera's awesome.
Hmm.
She deserves better than Jon Stewart. Freaking literally saw his future son and is like, you know what? I'm gonna let you fade away.
Yeah.
Vixen. Yeah, whatever. You know what? Go get with Vixen. Shara, go get with Carter Hall. But yeah, back to where I was at. Kendra Saunders is the reincarnation of Shira Hall, and
Hmm.
she ends up remembering, all those memories, and she ends up getting back together with Hawkman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a different. There's like two different Hawk girls. One has the
Hmm.
reincarnation storyline, and the other one has the Thanagar storyline,
Hmm.
which is Shira. So
Do you like the one where it's the cowboy and the King Arthur guy? They fight like some type of Hulk general. That's a really good episode.
yeah, so that's the
That's
general
a good
general
episode.
healing. That's the one who has the relationship with Captain Adam,
Oh,
the
okay.
one who
Okay.
subjects him to the experiment. Yeah,
I feel like I saw that somewhere. I don't. Do they show Captain Adam's background in the show a little bit?
no,
No, maybe it was an animated movie. I can't remember. I remember seeing it though. Maybe it was Public Enemies. I don't remember. I like Captain Adam though. He's cool.
yeah, I like yeah, the general healing episode where he turns into the monster was great.
Hmm.
I also like the Mr. Miracle episode.
Yeah. Hmm.
Cool. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if they make a Mr. Miracle movie, considering that they have Tom King, the DCU as Tom King as one of the writers, and he's basically he he's a really weird writer. He's like a former
Hmm.
CIA agent who became a comic book writer, which is
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
a lot of his stuff is basically you take an Oscar movie, right?
Hmm.
Just get a bunch of DC characters and put them in that Oscar winning movie. That's what his books are.
Oh,
So think of The
okay.
Whale if it starred like Batman and Robin.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
That's basically what his comics are like.
Okay.
So they're like really serious, very dramatic. Not a lot of fighting. It's just like a lot of drama.
Hmm.
And he likes to deal with
Interesting.
dark people, right? He does that with like
Hmm.
Mr. Miracle, Adam Strange. Um, he's doing it with Wonder Woman. He's writing Wonder Woman right now. So
Hmm. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I need to get back into comics and read more.
Yeah. God, I could like see you read the New 52 then, right?
I read like one book and I was like, no, this isn't my Justice League. And I kind of stopped. But then I saw all the animated movies.
Yeah, well actually they're kind of come out with a brand new book, Justice League Unlimited. They're like gonna
Mhm.
adapt the show into like the main DC canon.
Oh, okay.
That'd be cool. But honestly,
I
if I were
have the
you,
comic book that's the continuation from Justice League Unlimited.
yeah, I mean if you want, you can start out on like DC Rebirth. Like if I were
Hmm.
you, I don't know. You
Yeah,
got
just send it to me what you think I would like to read, because I honestly don't know where
you
to
get
even
the physical
start.
books, right?
Hmm.
You don't read them online, do you?
No, I like the
Okay.
graphic novels.
Yeah, I could like find like good stuff and then
Hmm.
'cause
The
so
last thing I read was that Batman run, Legends, I think. Did I tell you I was reading that? Urban Legends?
Did you read the New 52 Batman?
Uh, no. Mm-mm.
You did it. That I'll tell you right now, that's when you gotta get into.
Oh, okay.
Because that
Okay.
one it goes into the very first year that Batman was like doing his thing, right? It goes into
Mm-hmm.
the Court of Owls. It goes into some of his secret past. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
it was the inspiration for the 2021 movie.
Oh, okay.
So that one. So like besides the New 52, like what did you know? Like what did you read besides that?
Sometimes it would just be random. I would just pick up random stuff of characters that I liked. Um, like I read the one where it's kind of like The Last Ronin, but with Batman.
Oh, I see.
Uh, yeah, it would just be random stuff. I don't even know what run is out right now. You said Rebirth?
No, Rebirth ended. Right now they're doing All In.
All in. Okay.
That's like the brand new stuff that's coming out, like single issue stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like yeah, DC All In.
Okay. Yeah, because that's how long it's been. Because New 52 was kind of a long time ago, right?
Yeah, it ended in 2016.
Yeah, so I've been like out of the loop for a long time.
Yeah, because you know Doomsday Clock, right? Where they introduced the Watchmen into the main DC universe. And
Mm-hmm.
so that
Yeah.
ended the New 52 because they explained it that the whole reason the New 52 happened is because of Dr. Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
He took away a certain amount of years from the DC universe and that kind of rebooted everything.
Oh, wow. I didn't
And,
know that.
yeah, but then he brought the years back and then they had all the knowledge of the previous continuity. But at the same time, the New 52 is still canon. It's
Mm-hmm.
just that after, once 2011 happened, DC Universe got reset. Then after 2016, they got the memories back, and then it just continues on from there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I
Hmm.
think I think you'd probably like the Rebirth run of Justice League. It's pretty much the exact same roster as Justice League Unlimited. I think
Oh, now I've read the one you hate, uh Superman's son.
I don't. What's
I
what?
have that one. Hey, he's a good kid.
What? Like after he protest about climate change, like bitch, like
Climate change. It's ridiculous, but it's fun, I guess. I don't really care.
I mean, I read like a couple stories about him, like
Hmm.
new stuff from the last big DC event. Like he's got like this boyfriend who's a journalist or whatever, and I don't know,
I'm
whatever.
more interested in the new Robin. His storyline's really good. In the Urban Legends,
Damien?
10, 10. I really like that story with him.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Right now, I think it's Batman and Damien. I don't know what happened to Tim actually. I have no idea what he's doing in the current continuity, but I know it's him, Batman and Damien right now. And then
Hmm. The last I was reading, Tim was like uh talking to a boy. Like I guess he's bi. That was the last I read.
oh yeah.
And I was actually really into it, like really into it. So I need to finish that storyline. It just gets confusing because it's like they'll have that one issue in the big graphic novel. So then I have to go look and try to find that storyline. And it's like I don't know where to go to get the rest of the story.
Bro, you could always ask me because like I'm like so deep into it. Like I know
Hmm.
exactly where to
Yeah,
find.
can you can you find out for me and send it to me? Because I really like that storyline.
Like so the Tim Drake one, right?
Yeah,
So what was the last one you got into?
it was in the Batman Urban Legends comic I read, and it was a Tim Drake story in there.
Gotcha. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'll see where 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 to find out, how to finish that
Yeah,
story.
yeah, because I really liked it. And then there was a Red Hood one in there that was really good. He's trying to be good for Batman, basically.
Hmm.
Uh, he's using like rubber bullets because he doesn't want to kill anyone. That was interesting too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, yeah, I like that one. Who else popped up in there? Azrael? Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Yeah, he's really cool. I like that guy. Yeah, there. I need to get back into comic books, but if you can find that run for me, that'd be awesome because
Sure.
I've been trying to find it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, all right. I'm probably gonna end it right here.
Yeah, I gotta go to work in the morning, early in the morning.
Yeah, I know. That's why I figure it's like 5:41. I'll
Yeah.
probably, yeah, get some sleep now. All
All
right.
right. Well, let me know what you find out about that comic book run.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
trying for like weeks. All
Yeah.
right. Let me know.
All right. I'll see you.
All right. Bye.